Oh boy.
Hello, everybody. We are here. Welcome back to my channel, and I'm here with DazzlingKate,
Hey guys.
and we're here to do like a celebration of my 800 subscribers. Thank you, everybody who subscribed and actually listened to my videos or whatever. So I decided, hey, why not do like a surprise live stream and bring Kate along to, randomly talk to you guys or just randomly chit chat about, hey, I have 800 subscribers and that's pretty cool because I wouldn't have thought that people really would have cared about anything I have to say. Really, I really thought I probably was going to be stuck at like 100 like forever in a day, to be honest. So I'm actually shocked that you guys actually subscribe to me. So I wanted to kind of pop on and do like this a surprise stream, if that makes sense. And I decided to bring me a guest along, and that's Dazzling Kate.
Yep.
So we're just here. We're just going to be here, just randomly talking about things, and celebrating the fact that I have 800 subscribers. And this is my little thanks to you guys for like, sticking with me because it's me. If that makes sense. I know it kind of sounds a little awkward or whatever, but hey, I just thought why not do something random for tonight's live stream. And I know other people are watching other live streams on a Friday, which is like Fridays are massive live stream nights. But hey, why not? Maybe somebody from some of those streams might come over here and watch us. If they don't, that's fine. It'll be cool. But hey, I'm not pressuring anybody because you can always come back and watch this stream later on.
Yeah.
But yeah, me and Kate are just going to randomly talk about stuff. Kate, what do you think? You want to continue what we talked about backstage first, or
Oh, about the whole the bodyguard situation.
that, or the Simi Lou thing?
Oh yeah. We should probably start off with the whole Shang-Chi thing. Actor. I
Oh,
keep forgetting. I can't say his name worth a shit. So
oh yeah. Apparently, Shang-Chi star Simi Lou got in trouble for past rhetoric posts that people are discovering now all of a sudden, and people are mad. Apparently, he compared he compared pedo to homosexuals. That didn't bode well with Twitter. The folks on Twitter have lost their collective minds, and to be honest, what he said is sick. Though I'm not going to sit up here and defend him, but at the same time, that's what you guys get. That is exactly what you get. The people who virtue signal, who preach the loudest, usually are the ones that have dirt in their closet. That's why you got to stop trying to take a side on certain political standing because you never know when stuff comes out. And of course, there are some of the defenders talking about, oh, you don't know the whole context of what he meant when he said that kind of stuff. And I'm just like, it's pretty clear on what he said. We saw it. I mean, a lot of people have it. I even have some screenshots on my phone, just in case, because I didn't know if they were going to delete the stuff or not, because you never know. But basically he in a recent post he was like, recently I did a show in which I play a pedo and did significant amount of research, clinical studies, mind you, not the method stuff, on a disorder and how it perceives the media. In the end, the role completely changed the way I looked at pedo, and has made me much more sympathetic to anyone who was born with those urges. From biological standpoint, is no different than being gay, a small mutation in the genome that defies our sexual preference. Depending on what area of the world you were born and what time, it also may have been perfectly acceptable things to act on those urges. Now we know, and taking advantage of minors is wrong, disgusting and vile even. But with the exception of Germany, we are going about it completely the wrong way. It's like we haven't learned anything by studying homosexuality. We're talking about exploring the same cures to pedo, as we are about homosexuality 20 years ago. Lala, because conversion therapy and whatnot. So yeah, yeah. That's what he said, Kate.
That's
About
fucking crazy. Like comparing like pedos to like, you know, people who are gay, lesbian, anybody of the LGBT community, it just seems really sickening to me. It's just like, okay, the difference between those are is that it's not just it just sounds like he's trying to make an excuse for pedos to be pedos. And I'm like, you don't you can't excuse that kind of shit. You have to point it out. You have to make sure you beat it with a baseball bat because that kind of stuff is not okay anywhere. Like, no
right.
matter how many times you excuse it, it's not gonna go well. And comparing it to people who are actually, you know, suffering from good bad consequences, even though they're like good people, there's plenty of good people in the LGBT community.
Agreed. I
Oh my
mean,
goodness.
I just think it's kind of crazy though, because it's just like one is you having an attraction to the same sex, and another is you having an attraction to children who haven't even hit puberty yet. You little nasties. You little
Yeah.
nasty. And it's weird because when when people find out, and especially like for prison, if you go to jail and they find out that you've done some pedo stuff to children, they're going to gut you like a fish. That's how it goes. You
Just
know,
like they should.
because and remember, a lot of those people in jail have done some terrible things, but crossing a line with children is a no-no. It's just a no-no. So, you know, it's kind of crazy how everything kind of, you know, happened, to be honest. I don't know. I'm just kind of like, dang, Simi Lou, that's how you feel about what's going on, bro. That's how you feel. I think you need Jesus, to be honest. I don't
So,
know. And it's kind of funny because you know Marvel was pushing, well, not Marvel, but he was pushing himself as like the Asian hero that we all need or whatever. But I don't know.
they
After
don't
this,
need them. They don't need them. They really
yeah,
don't.
like after this, is Marvel going to keep him a job? And I remember some people were talking like, do we want to cancel him? I mean,
I think we should.
I mean, right is right, fair is fair. Because how many times have y'all went after Chris Pratt, Gina Carano, those kind of people who really haven't done anything or said anything in any kind of way, and you fired them or you getting them canceled, getting stuff removed from them. So fair is fair. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I understand Marvel's not going to do that because they still kept Brie Larson behind around, and she's terrible. She's
Right?
a terrible person, and her attitude sucks. What she says is terrible, and they still kept her around. I mean, for God's sake, she showed up in Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten
Oh,
Bracelets.
I can't believe she. I didn't even bother watching it, so I'm a little surprised because I'm like, oh man, they managed to get Brie on set without any trouble. I can't say
Right,
with a straight face.
right,
But
right.
she always causes trouble. Like I remember people talking about when she was on set for like Endgame and how they would have to wait hours and hours of time for her to show up, only be there for like an hour or two and just leave. Like everyone else was dressed up, set up. She just appeared late and just leave. Like,
I'm
come
so
on.
glad they didn't put her in the movie like that as much because Lord knows we don't need that. We don't need her. We don't need we definitely don't need her, which is kind of crazy because they should have just went ahead and used the stunt double or the stand-in people because the stand-in and the stunt double look more like Brie. I mean, not Brie Larson. Look more like Captain Marvel, and looks like their personality is way better than what Brie Larson was doing. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So it's kind of weird, but hey, they want to they want to do this whole thing for whatever reason. I don't know, but it is what it is. To be honest, I just kind of find it weird. Like there are people right now. Oh, Sup Slayer Sigma Zeta. We're just doing a live stream to celebrate that I have 800 subscribers, and I thought, hey, why not do a random live stream just to like randomly talk about stuff, you know? So hey,
Nice
that's
to
what
see
we're doing.
you.
How are you
Anyways,
doing? But yeah, those stunt doubles look and actually behave better than Brie Larson does, and I'm just like, why keep this actress around? Because it's okay to recast the actor. I think that's what they need to do. Clearly she's not likable, so why
yeah.
keep her around? I mean, what are we for? A name? I mean, a lot of people don't like her. Why keep somebody that most the audience member don't like her, and the cast member clearly don't like her? I mean, you can see in the interviews, and the people were like, "Ugh." Thank you, Slayer. I can't believe I have 800 subscribers. Actually, I am completely shocked, to be honest. But hey, I'm glad that people actually care about what I'm saying to actually subscribe to my channel, and I'll try my best to make the channel as big as possible, and we'll go from there. But yeah, um, I don't know. It's the reason why I'm saying with this whole Simu thing is because they always find these problematic actors that comes out of nowhere and preach and say all these crazy things, and then we find out that they have skeletons in their closet and don't nobody really want to say anything, and then if you do say something, people are making excuses for them, and it's just like, don't make excuses for them. You didn't. They're adults. They're adults. Let's stop making excuses for them. You know what I'm saying, Kate?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. It's just really crazy to me because with all the shit that goes on, it like with today's world, I don't think anyone would want to watch anything associated to a possible pedophile, and it just wouldn't work well for people. I've seen a lot of parents who are like helicopter parents who would just stop even if you mention something out of line. So bringing up a possible person associated to that kind of stuff, I feel like like if it was a white dude, I guarantee they would fire him on spot. Like I guarantee you.
Yeah, you're right
But
about that. Oh,
since he's
sub.
Asian,
Thanks,
oh,
scripted. You right, Slayer. Hollywood is full of far leftists, obsessed with race and gender. Oh God, and that's what's ruining these movies and shows. For God's sakes, I mean, come on, everybody, y'all got to notice that these movies have been stale. Like, cryptic. Simi Lou had a rhetoric, and he wrote about his experience at portraying a pedo, and he was comparing it. He was saying that it's a sickness compared to homosexuality, and people are like, "What the hell is wrong with you, Simi?" And he's saying that it wasn't him, but people are confirming that was his official rhetoric post. So we were just discussing about how crazy it was. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Kate. Continue. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that cut
oh,
you off.
totally fine. Just gotta take a quick sip. Oh God, oh God. Okay. What I was getting at was that basically being associated with that kind of thing, you would be guaranteed a job loss if you were a white dude. But with a woman or anyone of like a different origin outside of white, they have a higher chance of just staying in that zone. And unfortunately, Disney is so stupid right now because they're just like, whatever. But they will do all this other shit to, like, have you seen what they've been doing with their Disney Plus, like, so far? They have been putting warnings and stuff on their, like, movies, and I'm just like, so if Shang-Chi is on, like, Disney Plus, wouldn't you want to put a warning of a weirdo, a pedophile, a possible pedophile? Like, we need Chris Hansen right now. Like, come on.
Yeah, they're preaching so much. That's what's happening is a lot of people that are working for Disney, they're coming out the woodwork where a lot of stuff that they've said in the past or have been doing is coming to bite Disney in the butt, and the media doesn't want to talk about it. But then when it's some dumb stuff, or when they're trying to slander us, they're trying to turn it into, oh, it's the fans' fault. Or like I bet you right now that there's probably an article out there saying that fans are slandering Simi Lou by trying to create fake rhetoric posts of him saying this stuff. And it's just like, why would fans go and do some stupid stuff like that? That's dumb. That's a lot of work,
It's
dummy.
really dumb. It's super
You
dumb.
know? Yes, Cryptic, it is worse than what Gina Carano was fired for. But see, that's the hypocrisy.
The double standard.
That's the hypocrisy of Hollywood. Because my thing is, if you're going to get rid of her for what she said, you need to get rid of Pedro Pascal. You need to get rid of Simi Lou. You need to get rid of Brie Larson. But y'all won't. The reason why is because those three actors I named, they were on the side. Their political leaning with the side that Disney and Hollywood wanted, while Gina Carano didn't lean to what she wanted. That's the problem. A lot of these people, these actors or whatever, when they step out of line and they don't agree, or if they don't go to whatever event or something like that that people think they need, they're ready to get rid of them, and that's crazy. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, I often feel like they. Oh,
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I was just gonna ramble about how, like, with the political side of these things should be like kept quiet, because considering they're a child friendly company, Disney, I feel like they should probably keep quiet on have their actors be quiet about that kind of thing, because they don't want to ruin their reputation by being seen as either side, because if they are seen as either side, they're gonna get less money from another party that could have gotten more of that money.
Right.
But yeah, it's really crazy with what they've been doing and shit, and I'm just like, so you fire Gina over her tweets of talking about this historical places and situations, but the moment you have a person who is on Reddit talking about this weird pedophilia shit, you're gonna not do anything. You're just gonna slap them on the wrist and say, no, it's fine. But that raises concerns.
Yeah, it does. It makes you be like, I don't know if I want to continue to because it makes you wonder, because why did you feel the need to make that post? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Slayer said, what's funny is that people don't realize that Democrats were the first KKK, and yet they always accuse conservatives of being racist. That is definitely true. That is definitely true. In history, it is true. Democrats were the ones that started a lot of this stuff. But yeah, neither here nor there. You know what I'm saying? That one caster, yo, sup. We're here doing a live stream to celebrate my 800 subscribers and people following me. So if you randomly have a question or comment, you can drop it down in the comment section below, and I'll read it out. And we're just randomly talking. Let's see. Cryptic says, "LOL, you can't even quit. Apparently, Chris Pratt was under fire for not being part of the Biden fundraiser with the Avengers actors." The funny thing is, Chris Pratt wasn't even invited. That's the crazy thing. He was not even invited. So I don't even know why everybody's getting upset. He was not even invited. How you gonna get mad at him for not even being invited to it?
Clearly, it just doesn't roll up. Honestly, it makes sense if the actor showed expression in that kind of stuff and then lie and cheat about it. But if you're going to basically appeal, I don't know, it's just that if they've shown interest in it prior to that event and then afterwards they didn't show up, then yeah, I can understand getting mad. But why have the expectations that every single person will lean towards the left and not the right? It does not make sense.
And the funny thing is, like people always says, a lot of us in today's society, we lean in the middle. So there are things on both sides of the parties we agree with, and both sides of the party there are things we don't agree with. But to try to put draw a sand in the line where no, you have to pick a side. I don't have to pick a goddamn thing if I don't want to. And that's what's happening. You're forcing people to, choose a side when they don't have to. And that's really weird and disrespectful, to be honest. Oh, Dole Solar Knight said the insane people are running the asylum. Yeah, yeah. We gave them the keys because we were trying to be nice. We were like, oh, we don't want to gatekeep people out because we've been gatekeep for a long time. And here's the keys to come in and get some outside perspective. And then as soon as they came in, they were like, okay, all of this needs to be changed. This needs to be changed. This needs to be changed. Do this and all kinds of stuff. And now we have all of this crazy nonsense now. And it's just weird. It's weird. Like, anybody in the chat, just tell me, who is really interested in any upcoming Marvel related projects? Like, I really want to know what is the excitement for it, because I really don't have any excitement for anything at all. The left is always the side of tyranny, historically speaking. Yeah, that's been happening these couple of years, to be honest. I blame Ellen Page. Wait, Super Straight, are we talking about the actress who became Elliot Page? Or are we talking about no, yeah, we are talking about that one, because I'm sorry, I'm thinking of Ellen DeGeneres. You know that heifer's getting a TV show? You know she getting a kids show, Kate, called Little Ellen.
What?
Ellen DeGeneres is getting a kids show called Little Ellen. I'm like, bruh, no.
Hell no. Hell no. No. This woman doesn't deserve a show. Like,
that's what I said too. I was like, so you're going to give the show to the woman who sat up there and had abused her employees, barely paid them, didn't tell them much of nothing, and then said being trapped in her $152 million mansion is feeling like being trapped in jail or something like that, or whatever. Yeah,
I would kill her for a fucking mansion like that. Like, damn. Like, why did the idiots get to run the show? Like, come on. The only reason she got that job to have her own show is because she's a lesbian.
Yeah, I mean that's really the truth. That is really the truth of the matter is. And then she preached about being nice and all kinds of stuff. And you're just like, who cares? Because then we find out that you're a lie. You're a liar. And what? We're supposed to be okay with your lies. No.
Cryptic and Super Straight said something. Cryptic said he's still excited for Captain America 4 for obvious reasons, and also will watch whichever project we will see John Walker pop up in. Oh, okay. And
okay, what's the reason for Captain America 4 though? Because there are many reasons for Captain America 4. So Cryptic, just give me what obvious reasons. But are you about to say because Falcon is Captain America?
Okay.
What Super Straight said? He said, did you hear about banning a tabletop gamer over a frog? Because it was 4chan. Oh my god, I think I heard something about somebody got banned from a convention for drawing a frog with the OK sign. And I'm like, wait. We're upset that this guy drew a frog with the OK symbol, who it's a fishing game. Like, literally, it's to promote fishing frogs. Why are we upset at that? We're banning people at a convention because he drew a frog with the OK symbol to promote his game of them fishing for frogs. Bruh, that don't even make no damn logical sense. That don't even make no damn sense. Oh my Lord. Oh God, that is so stupid. That is so stupid. Let me see. D Solar Knight says, I'm not excited about the future of the MCU projects beyond Hawkeye, but I will check more out if I end up liking them. Okay, I understand. Super Straight said, yes, a kid's show. She treated people badly. And I bet you, Super Straight, she's going to be the victim in that show the whole time.
Yeah, it's going to be all about her and shit. Right. That does remind me, considering when we're talking about kid shows, have you heard about that new Batman show, Bat Wheels?
No, I have not.
Oh,
No.
okay. Basically, think of Bob the Builder, but with Batman.
Oh, okay. It seems like they're going to dumb down Batman for the children. Okay,
I
all
mean, I
right.
don't mind it too much. I mean, as long as they don't like fucking try and push anything, I'm like, it would probably be funny and annoying for parents. I think that's the
Yeah,
only reason why I'm looking forward to like seeing what this is.
yeah, yeah. That'll be something. Let's
I
see.
mean,
Super Straight says no interest in MCU or DCEU. Fair. That's fair enough. That's fair. I can understand. I can understand. I'm just a big Captain America fan. I can understand that, Cryptic. I can understand being a big Captain America fan. It's just that, man, I'm give all my hopes for Captain America to you, Cryptic, because you are a champion that Captain America, because what Marvel has done to Captain America in the past couple of years has just been so disheartening. Because I love Captain America too, and I think he has some great stories, he has some great potential, but my God, Marvel just keeps mistreating the poor fella. Poor Steve Rogers. Damn, I know Steve probably like, shit, if I knew that, I really wish they asses left me in the ice. I know, Steve. I wish they left you in the ice too. Damn. 4chan was ironically correct and it proved their point. Wait, so he purposely made something that would purposely upset them just to prove a theory that they would get upset. So wait, so he gave them a trap. They fell into the trap even though the trap wasn't real. It was just to prove a theory. Wow, that's even worse. That's even worse. That makes them look stupid. That makes them look like idiots. Holy crap, that is so stupid. That is dumb. That is dumb. So I'm gonna set a trap for you morons to see if you guys are literally going to fall for it. You fall for it, and it just proved my theory. Now I'm banned for making a theory that you fell for, even though several people knew it was fake. Interesting. But my thing is, even if it was or wasn't, you shouldn't ban somebody from something like how does whatever I promote affect or harm somebody else? It's a tabletop game. Period. Who am I harming by creating my own tabletop game? If thousands of people like it and I'm making money off of it, and I'm coming to a convention where I'm promoting it, or because I was invited to the convention, so people who can't, like, there are, like, people have to remember, people, a lot of people come to certain conventions for one person only. So think about
yep.
all the fans. Think about. Oh, sorry, Kate. What were you about to say?
I was just like, yeah, a lot of people do come for just one person. I mean, there's been many events that I've seen that only a small group of people, not a small, but big, medium, whatever you want to call it, like either size, you'll see a bunch of them around the convention, and they'll be very noticeable. And once they get to that one particular thing and it's done, they leave.
Yeah, that is true. I've seen it. I've seen it. I've been to 4 conventions so far, and I'm talking about this year. And I am tired, to be
Lucky.
honest. I got one more convention, and I am supposed to be going to Winterfest. It is
Ooh,
December
man, that
18th.
sounds so cool.
It's December the 18th and the 19th, and that'll be my last convention because I some people at DragonCon was like, "Are you going to go to AWA?" Hell no, I'm not going to go to AWA. I mean, DragonCon was 5 days. I'm drained from that one, and I got to figure out next year how I'm going to be able to stay down there at DragonCon because, like I said, traveling back and forth between conventions, you'd be like, "No, I need a place to stay at because I can't travel home and back. It is hard. It's hard as hell." And I do have some funny stories from Dragon Con that I could share with you guys. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. But let me go on the cryptic comment. Huh, rolling my ass off. Did you guys see the Robin in the Back Wheel show? Apparently Duke is Robin, and wow, look at that. Batman's Robin is a black boy. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Now I'm gonna have to see. I'm gonna have to search for it. Let me see.
Yep.
Let me see. Give me 1 second, Kate. Batwheel.
Okay. Yep, poor Cham is trolling woke warriors. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, the Batmobile looks cute though. I'm trying to find the character designs. What is this? Hold on. Hold hell on. Who is that? Oh my lord! Hold on. Let me see if I can share it. I'm at
Yeah, I believe you can. If you go to the share and click on the screen, tab, or whatever you're trying to share with.
Okay. Can you see a deadline?
Push it up a little bit so people can see it.
Look at this. You see this? That's Batman, Robin, Batgirl.
Duke Thomas and Cassandra Cain.
Oh my lord, is Robin black? Is who that you said that's supposed to be Duke Thomas?
Yeah.
Really? Hold on. Preschool block launches, Batwheel voices Batman, Naked Mo. Let's see, green lighted animated series. Oh, it is. Oh my god, that's Cassandra Cain's Batgirl and Duke Thomas Robin. Holy crap! Why did they use Barbara? But look, this is Barbara Gordon's colors, and that's Damian Wayne. Why you just didn't use Signal and Cassandra Cain's original Batgirl costume? I mean, okay. I mean, don't get me wrong.
I guess they were trying to with Cassandra wearing a fully black uniform all the time. I guess they were trying to put more color into it, which is why I think they were aiming at using the same suit as Barbara Gordon. So that's probably why.
But
that's my guess.
This right here looks like Damian and Barbara Gordon more so than Duke Thomas and Cassandra Cain, because Duke Thomas is Signal. You could easily put his yellow costume on, and with Cassandra, you can still put the all black costume on. You could just open up where her mouth is at, and literally put a little purple in her color. You know what I'm saying? Like, why use the colors like that?
I have no clue.
Okay, I'm glad that Cassandra and Duke Thomas are getting some,
recognition.
Some recognition and spotlight, but this is weird, but okay.
I don't really care that much because, okay, just hear me out. Preschool show, you mostly have light, bright colors, so of course they're going to change a lot of the elements, and of course they don't care about. I mean, Duke Thomas, I'm kind of curious about because you can still make it bright and cheery, just use yellow with a dark blue color, and then that's it. That's an easy fix. And what's hilarious is that okay, Duke is what 8, 9, my best guess, 8 or 9, and he drives a fucking sports car. Can someone tell me how this makes sense?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay. Oh wow. So Cryptic said this felt so weird because Duke in the comics clearly stated he did not want to be Robin, which is why he went as. Oh yeah. Oh wow. I'm actually surprised that didn't cause a commotion because this felt like it was on the same level as Lamar dressing like Bucky. Lamar. Can anyone tell me who Lamar is? I'm a little behind.
Let me see. I'm sorry. I had thingy. Let's see. Actually, Duke does look like Damian repainted. The same thing with Barbara Gordon, Cassandra Cain. I'm actually surprised commotions because it'll be Battlestar. It's Battlestar from the Captain America stuff. I know you don't really know Captain America's mythos as well.
Oh, okay. I just looked up an image. Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot more sense.
I'm gonna share another tab where that thingy at. Let's look at this is Duke Thomas and Cassandra Cain, right? You could have easily took these designs and still made them kid friendly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's not that hard. Like costume has a little bit in it too. So you could have easily did you could still did it all black. And then people have to remember Cassandra Cain is a mute. So why even think that she needs to talk? What if you really want diversity? This is important because not only you have a black person right there, you have an Asian woman who is mute though as well. So you have diversity all around you. Why did you feel the need to sugarcoat them on the coattails of Damian Wayne's Robin and Barbara Gordon's Batgirl instead of just letting them be their own characters? Like, look at this. Like these designs are pretty cool that you can still make them kid friendly. You know what I'm saying, Kate? Like,
Yeah,
look at
I know
that.
what you're saying. Honestly, if it was up to me, I think Signal's costume would have been like a yellow costume, and then we would have toned down the black with a darker blue, and that
Yeah.
would have worked better. I'm not sure about like Cassandra's costume. I would think of something,
I
but
mean,
it would have been
this is an
better.
orphan costume. I'm a let me see if I can pull up the Cassandra Cain's Batgirl costume.
I think they're trying to compete with what Disney, not Disney. Oh yeah, Disney is doing with the Spider-Man show. I don't know what it was exactly. Fuck.
Like you see right here, this is simple. This is a simple black costume right here, but it still have a little highlights of blue and purple in it where you can still be
Yeah.
like, yeah, there you go. Like I understand it's all black. I do understand it's all black, but you can still easily like she still has some yellow and she still has some yellow in there. But the reason why her face is covered and the reason why she's all black is because she's a silent character. And what you could have did is you could show her moving through, you could show her movements through her actions. That's the whole point of the character. She moves through action. She communicates with action, not words. I just thought it'll be interesting. I don't know why they went that route with the character, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah, I think they're trying to basically. Oh wait.
I was about to read the Solar's Knights thing. He said this
Okay.
is why colors on costumes are important and yeah, you're right. You are definitely right about that. Colors are important, and yet people seem to think that they can just slap colors on whatever character and call it a day. But continue, Kate.
Yeah, I was just gonna say about the whole show. Evie down. Okay. What I was about to say about the whole show was that I'm guessing they're trying to compete with that new Kitty Spidey show that they called Spidey and His Amazing Friends. It's I don't know. It just kind of looks ugh, ugh.
I mean, yeah, I saw what Disney Channel was doing with Spider-Man and his amazing friends, and I'm just like, God, ugh, no, yuck. I don't know. I'm just the reason why I'm saying it is because nowadays kids shows, I feel like they gotten stupider. If that
Yeah.
makes sense. Like when we had kids shows for us when we were kids, but they didn't treat us like we were stupid. And
Yeah.
and after that, there are children's shows where the animation and characters looked amazing. Like for God's sakes, Batman the animated series and X-Men the animated series targeted audience were kids. Yet they never talked down to us. They never treated us like we were stupid, like we couldn't understand anything that was going on. That's why shows like those are well regarded. That's why shows like Arthur, Barney and Friends, Dragon Tales, those Blues Clues, after Steve left, before Steve left. We don't talk about the other bitches. You know,
Oh my god.
huh?
I was just like, oh my god, you just got them all the other bitches.
Look. Let's be honest. When Steve left, a part of me died that day. I was like, well, I'm done with Blues Clues. I can't get behind these other two boys. Nope. And then he had the nerve to make that goddamn teary ass video where he was like, I wanted to, talk to everybody and the way we left and stuff like the way I left, I was like,
Oh my
Steve, don't do
god.
this to me. Don't do this to me, Steve. We 20 years of this. Don't do this to us, Steve. It was one of those things like you didn't know that you needed it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I like honestly at this point I would love a show where like Steve is like the main character teaching us how to adult because I think I'm fucking.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Cassandra Cain is pretty much like Snake Eyes.
Oh
She was born into the Assassin's Guild, to be honest. Both her parents, Lady Shiva and David Kane, are top notch assassins. And instead of teaching her how to speak, they taught her how to kill and how to fight. That's why she communicates with her actions, because she doesn't know how to communicate any way else. And that's what makes her an interesting character, because you have this mute character who is struggling to connect emotionally with people. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Because
yeah. Like
her parents raised her to be this killer, but to not speak at all. So when like her first kill was when she was 8 years old, and she didn't even realize what she was doing. So you know, how do you, like, there are ways you can take that kid, because then children can understand not everybody has the ability to speak at all, and
yeah.
how they communicate is with their actions or whatever. And that could have been something you could teach the children, because she could have taught the children on the show sign language. Bam, there you go.
Oh dang, that would have actually been an interesting concept. Like really.
Exactly. Exactly. And instead of trying to turn her into this cheery, talkative character, you could have taught the kids about sign language and about how mute and deaf kids. You know what I'm saying? That way
Okay.
you can still have this action focused show, but you can still teach the children at the same time. Oh wait, hold on, y'all done made a whole bunch of comments. I did
Oh
not
yeah.
get to see it. Hold on, let me go back up. Let's see.
I
Super
think
Straight.
Super Straight was the like next one, I believe.
Okay. Super Straight said they are race swapping the characters for the web comics. Probably so. Into the Spider Verse? No, Super Straight. It was Spider Man and his amazing friends that Disney Channel is doing. It's basically marketing off the fact that Spider Man and his amazing friends had a show, and they're redoing it, but they're
Oh,
doing it for children.
why not
Let's
just use the actual characters involved instead of just like Spider Gwen and like Miles Morales? And I understand they do need their own attention, but it's just like the age difference is major, and I'm just like it makes me cringe. But I know again this is a preschool show. I shouldn't really
yeah.
be complaining.
I mean, the show shouldn't even be called Spider Man and his amazing friends. It should just be called Spider Man and the Spider Warriors or something like that, or Web Warriors. It would make more sense. It makes logical sense. Or
Yeah.
because I mean, Spider Man and his amazing friends. A lot of people remember that show, and they're going to be like, "Where's Firestar? Where's Iceman at?" Because you know, think about it. As a parent, like if I had kids, and you're telling me, "Oh, you're bringing back Spider-Man and his amazing friends." Oh yeah, the show with Firestar and Iceman, and I turn it on. I'm like, what is this? For like if especially if I'm trying to sit down and watch it with my child, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. It's weird
Yeah.
when they market off of nostalgia things and don't go like like they're supposed to. Let's see. Cryptic said, "LOL, Deadpool is not long ago actually had a annual where he traveled to Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends show, and all of a sudden, the Iceman in that show is gay." Get the fuck out of here, Cryptic. No, Iceman in that show was not gay. He had a girlfriend in the show. And are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's not how universes work. That's not how universes work. You can't sit up there and take the main continuity characters and add their history to other characters. No, in Spider-Man and his amazing friends, Iceman was straight. He had a girlfriend in that show. So no. I rebuke in the name of Jesus. Yes, anime and manga are laughing all the damn time. Let's see. The Solar Knight says, "I'm a late 90s, 2000 kid. Kid orientated shows back then treated them like they wanted us to grow up intelligently, because they did. They wanted you to learn and be entertained at the same time. Why make a show where we're being stupid? Why make a show where I'm treating the children like they that damn stupid? Like, come on now. It doesn't even make any damn sense.
It
Man, the
really
only
doesn't.
Cryptic said the only sign language I know is how to say family and poop. Done, Cryptic. I am so done. I am so zoning critic. Oh, the Solar Knight said Birds of Prey movies, Cassandra is so offensive to Cassandra, really. It really is. And you're right, the Solar Knight, it is so offensive. I was just like, wait, you got this chubby Asian girl being Cassandra Cain instead of actually getting a real Cassandra Cain. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
It doesn't add up.
The YouTuber, the fan has read and reviewed Bad Comics. Mom is bad. Yes, I saw her review on Mom. I mean, I reviewed issue 1 and I said, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I was not even about to give that the time of day because that was gross. I don't care what nobody say. Kate, did you read Mom?
Oh, right. Yeah, I did. It was so fucking bad. Like, I remember reading the first issue and I was just done. I know there's more issues, but I'm just like, I'm not going back to read that, but unfortunately I might do it just to see how everyone else can deal with it and so they don't have to deal with reading it.
Ugh, it's gross. It's gross. Ugh. Lord have mercy. Ugh. Anyway. No, not gay Iceman. Yes, super straight. Now they want to try to say sexuality transferred through all of the multiverse, which doesn't even make any sense because there are different versions of each character.
I mean, there could be so many different versions. Like,
yeah, like no, I'm not. You're not about to sit up here and change Spider-Man and his amazing friends, Iceman, to being gay just because Jean Grey mind raped Iceman in the present and made him gay all of a sudden. No, I rebuke it. I rebuke it. And that's what's so bad about Iceman being gay is that they don't know.
Right. I forgot about like something that one of my like watchers actually told me about this situation. So you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Okay. So apparently Bendis was trying to get Marvel to let him make a gay character and they were like, no. And then he was like, okay, I'll do this instead. And then he changed, Iceman gay because he couldn't make his own gay character that he wanted to make. And I'm like, you could have just gave that guy just have him make a gay character. You didn't have to involve Iceman.
Or they could have just took some of the gay characters in the X-Men franchise and brought them into the book. What the? Oh my God, that's so.
It's bad. It's so bad.
Okay, and my thing is, Brian Michael Bendis, even if they didn't allow you to make a gay character, why would you still go on a storyline like that? That storyline is not important to the X-Men at the time because the young X-Men were there to stop Scott from being a terrorist. Why did you feel the need that, hey, wouldn't it be cool if we took one of the original X-Men and make them gay? No, because it doesn't make logical sense. I mean, I have X-Men comic books and I'm reading them, and Iceman is completely into girls. And then you're looking at current Iceman and you're like, what the fuck is this? And remember, this is supposed to be in the same continuity. I'm not buying it.
It really doesn't make sense, to be honest. I would understand, okay, you made a gay version of yourself. Fine. Whatever. That would be kind of funny. Because then you'd be like, oh, how do you have any good pickup lines that I can use on these chicks that you use on the dudes? That kind of situation, that would be kind of funny. But having him just completely go off the rocker and be like, yep, I'm suddenly gay now. Suddenly gay.
And totally gay. Such a stereotype. They make him such a stereotype. Too. It just makes no sense. I've never seen such a stereotypical gay person. Like, I've read the first Iceman run. Trash. When I tell you it's trash, it's trash. Because most people didn't even they were questioning Bobby. They were like, what the fuck you mean you gay? Like, he was like, I've been hiding this whole time. And he's like, he's like, it's so hard to pick up guys and stuff like that. And then maybe I should hit up Tinder and all that kind of stuff. And I'm just like, oh my God, somebody shoot me. Lord, who is this guy? And what have you done with the real Iceman? It was weird. Oh, more comments. Let's see. Dude, since Iceman is gay, they echo through the multiverse. Even his future wizard self, who actually gave Bobby tips on how to pick up chicks, is now all of a sudden gay. Oh my God, Crypto. That's the stuff that don't even make no damn logical sense. at all. Okay, OG Iceman was good, yeah, and now he's a bastard side of himself that nobody wants to deal with. Nobody wants to deal with Iceman anymore, and that's crazy. Let's see what else. When I heard about Mom, I didn't even read it. It sounded off to me. Kobe, it was weird. Kobe, I'm telling you, it was weird. Why don't they say gay Iceman is Iceman from alternate universe who kidnapped the original Iceman to replace him? Ooh, I like that one. I
That
like that.
actually makes more sense.
That can be a good storyline. Yeah, Bendis wants his royalties, which is why he's making new characters. You mean more annoying characters, cryptic. These characters
Right.
are so
There's so many
God.
things I have to say about like so many of his characters, but like right now I can't say too much about what I'm planning on doing with redesigning them. Because that's my aim. Like if I can redesign them, they'll be more likable because I would at least know what I'm trying to give my audience. And
And you know what's
Bendis
so
is just.
crazy? Oh, sorry.
Huh?
I'm sorry. I thought you was finished. My bad.
Sorry. I kind of shut off here and there. Continue. I don't want to like interrupt.
Oh no, I was about to say, you know what's so crazy with the whole thing, Cryptic, is Bendis didn't used to suck neither. That's the funny thing. He didn't used to suck, but like I don't know. Once we got to Avengers versus X-Men, like the era of Avengers versus X-Men, Bendis just took a nosedive to Stupidville. You like, bro. Jesus Christ. What's happening, Bendis? Get off the books. Get off the books. I'm so done with you. Get off the books, please. I beg. Let's see. Iceman is one of my favorite X-Men, gay or not. I always liked him being a guy who would go out and pick up women with Johnny Storm in a Johnny Bravo way. Yes, the Solar Knight. That's what Iceman and Johnny Storm personalities are. And it sucks to see Iceman get changed because somebody wanted to make a character that doesn't have a history of being gay. Because look, diversity and inclusion. Screw that. That Hellfire Gala was bad. Yeah, Super Straight. It was garbage. It was garbage. It was the joke. It was the
Don't
joke.
remind me. I'm still recovering. All those designs and wasted potential for all these cool characters.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Kobe said they got something against Drake's. First Iceman, then Tim Drake. Oh, Kobe, don't even bring Tim right now. I'm still not over what they've done to Tim Drake. Oh God, I can't even. I just realized Family Guy made a joke about Iceman being gay before Bendis changed him. Yeah, they did. And that's the thing that I hate is it goes on the stereotypes and assumptions that people were making. And then for DC and Marvel to be like, hey, let's go and let's actually confirm these assumptions about these characters. Because you know what? I mean, I don't know if any of you guys read the Seduction of the Innocents, right? So of course, if you guys know about the reason why that book was made is because what's his name? Charles Schultz, I believe. He thought that comics, especially Batman and Robin, were making kids homosexuals because you have two men, hanging out together a lot, so they have to be gay, right? And for a long time, that's why a lot of the male characters were always had a female counterpart or a female lover, because they didn't want people to assume that that's what they were doing to kids, indoctrinating them. And what's crazy is now you have all of these LGBT writers and creators that are working in the comics right now, and they're like, oh yeah, wouldn't it be cool if we actually take those stereotypes and confirm them? Like, no, because what you did, you made a crackpot their thesis true, and you shouldn't have, because he had no basis in that at all. But because now y'all confirmed a lot of the stuff that he was saying in his book, now he's not crazy anymore. That's so ignorant. So you didn't even think about the ramifications of these kind of things when you make these retarded changes. It just doesn't make logical sense. I know, nosedives to Stupidville. I mean, he did. One thing I was upset about X-Men Gala is that we didn't get Gwenpool in a comic. Come on, Marvel, she's a mutant now. Dang it. I don't think I can handle Gwenpool and Deadpool all together. I can only handle one crazy at a time, but I can understand why you would want Gwenpool there. Bendis looked at the Family Guy Iceman joke and he thought, "Great Scott, ah God, I wish somebody had blew his brains out before he thought about it." Then, not that I want him dead. I'm just saying, as like a metaphor of like, I wish he never got the idea from it. Like, and you know what's so crazy?
God.
Ever since Bendis got his black children, he's just been on this diversity bullcrap initiative, and it's just like, I understand you have black kids now, but that doesn't mean that you can write black characters correctly. Because the reason why I know that is because the difference between Bendis of old and the Bendis of now is because the Bendis of now is doing this shit to try to get royalties, to try to get a quick buck out of it, to try to virtue signal social justice nonsense. And a lot of his characters are coming off as stereotypical bullcrap that nobody wants to deal with anymore.
Oh my gosh. Tell me about it. When I looked at those characters like Riri Williams and Naomi, I'm just like, there's potential for these characters to be great. You didn't design them or create them in that way, because they could have avoided a lot of like controversial topics surrounding them. Like, they didn't have to be the descendants of, or the next generation of Superman, because like everyone's comparing Naomi to Superman because of her origin story, and I'm like, I would have avoided that whole origin story completely, because it just looks like you're trying to make a black woman Superman here. And then with Riri Williams, it was just like, so she's smart like Tony Stark, but she's a black one, okay? There's nothing unique about them. They're just basically repainted to fit into an agenda, and that's it. Nothing else. No love, no care, no nothing. And plus, it just makes it seem like Bendis is like going around, oh look, I got black children, and I'm making these characters for them. I'm a great dad, aren't I? And it's just like, no.
Yeah, no, not really. You're a great dad by instilling them with life lessons, but I don't need you to try to virtue signal in the comic books, because old school Bendis would have gave us a good character-driven character. He wouldn't have gave us that bull crap that they gave us now. They gave us bull crap, and now he's giving us crap after crap. And I'm just like, why are you still here? Like, his DC stuff has been nothing but trash. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, because I don't want to think people in, but the only thing from Bendis that he's done for DC that I'm actually like, okay, it's not bad, but let's wrap this crap up, is his Justice League run. And I can't believe I'm saying that. I cannot believe I'm saying that, because his Young Justice crap was terrible. His Wonder comic imprint, all of the books was garbage. All of it was garbage. And then his Superman stuff, his Legion of Superheroes, his Action Comics, trash on trash. And then you get to Justice League, and I'm like, this is about the only decent thing Bendis has done.
Yeah, and that's the only decent stuff I've seen too. So I'm like, it took you long enough to find this guy a character or a group of characters that he can somewhat write correctly.
Right. I mean, I'm still pissed off that he revealed Superman's identity for no reason. That was, oh my God. Oh, don't think about it. Don't think about it. You're gonna want to Darren rip his throat out. Okay. Let's see. Super Straight said the worst part about Iceman being gay is I heard that Jean Grey just unlocked one memory of him being gay, and he was straight 99% of the other time. One memory made him gay. That's probably true, Super Straight. And like I told people, I said, I think what Jean did, because that Jean Grey, Team Jean Grey, Bitch Grey is what I'm calling her, is this Jean Grey immediately unlocked her potential early on than what she was intended to release. So I think when she got upset at Bobby for hitting on all the girls, I think she accidentally, subconsciously told Bobby he's gay because she got tired of him hitting on girls. And I believe that she did it without realizing she did it. If that makes sense. Does that make sense, Kate?
Yeah, it makes more sense than what we ended up getting, because I would
Yeah.
believe that more so than, oh well, this character who's been around many women of different kinds is just suddenly now gay. And I understand there have been many characters who have been in the closet and don't want to come out because of the situation. But if you're pushing yourself and showing very romantic interest in many types of women, then it's questionable.
Yeah. And that's my thing that gets on my nerves when they're like doing it with characters who have years of history. Like Alan Scott, Tim Drake, Iceman just doesn't make any sense because we've seen their inner thoughts, we've seen their monologues, we've seen how they act around women and stuff like that. So to sit up here and say that, oh, all of a sudden they're gay just doesn't make logical sense. It don't make sense. It just don't. And then some people be like, well, in real life, we're not talking about real life. We are not talking about real life. We really aren't talking about real life at all. We're reading a medium where we're allowed to read their thoughts and see their actions and see how they act around women and stuff like that. I'm not trying to hear, well, in real life there are some men who are still that's on them. That's on them, but you don't take characters that the fans already love for years and seen them interact with women several times over and then all of a sudden be like they're gay, but you won't even take a character that barely has history on them or barely have any romantic interest in anybody. If you really wanted to quote unquote be diverse or whatever, take the characters that don't have the history. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying. That's
that
all
makes
I'm
more
saying.
sense. That makes more sense. Like, I always tell people that, like, okay, if they don't have any romantic interest in anyone, have never dated anyone, then they're like free game. You can do whatever as long as it's appropriate. It's fine. Whatever.
Right. Give me a second, guys. Water. Let's see. I'm sorry, I'm crunching on ice. Uh-oh.
Totally fine.
Mm. Okay, D Solar Knight says fiction should be easy to handle like it was back in the day. Now everybody and their relatives make things diverse by tossing confetti. Yeah, you're right, D Solar. Let's see. OG Milestones did a good job at having gay characters like Faye, Donner, and Blitzen, and was well written. They just weren't gay characters to check diversity box. Well, that's how it's supposed to be, Cole. But nowadays, remember, don't you know, 2016 is the first time women, people of color, and people of different sexual identities have now existed. They didn't exist before then. They didn't exist before then. That's why we're getting them now. That's why we're getting them now. You know. Let's see. Super Straight says, I don't get Nerdx newsstands takes. They make no sense, and she inconsistent with her takes. I can see how you think that, Super Straight. I can definitely see how you can think that. I know she's trying to go on this route of like being more positive, and it's just like I understand you want to be more positive about things, but sometimes it's okay to call out stuff or whatever, but don't side to the point where it makes it look like, oh, the fans are in the wrong. I don't see. I think I remember her doing a live stream yesterday. I didn't watch much of it because they started discussing Master of the Universe, Revelations or whatever, and it was like, her and the guy was like, well, technically they don't have to promise us anything, and they don't have to give us anything that they want, but yes, the fuck they do, because it was promised to a return of classic He-Man. If I expect classic He-Man, I expect classic He-Man. Or they were saying like, well, He-Man wasn't in the show all the time. People understand that, but the show is focused main character is still He-Man. You don't kill the character off in the first fucking episode, and then the next 4 episodes we dealing with Tila and her bitch fit. That don't make no darn logical sense. Like That's not what was advertised. Don't sit up there and say that the fans are wrong for calling it out. I believe you should call that kind of stuff out. That's slimy and scheming right there. And I know another take was the whole Last of Us 2 with the whole Neil Druckmann thing is like, well, he created the game so he can kill off the character how he wants to or whatever, stuff like that. Again, they never advertised Abby bitch ass. So nobody knew about Abby in The Last of Us 2 until the leaks happened. So, but your false advertising talking about it's a journey about Ellie and Joel. You're literally showing us going on a journey with Ellie and Joel just to end up killing Joel in the first 30 minutes of the game. That doesn't make logical sense. How are fans wrong for demanding, to give us correct stuff that we buy? I put my money and time into this stuff, and for somebody to come out there and give me a false product and then try to say I'm in the wrong for having an opinion or getting mad about it just doesn't make any logical sense. I'm sorry. That's so stupid and so ignorant. Like, oh, you're not supposed to criticize things, or they technically don't have to do anything for you, but you want my money though. You want my viewership though, but you can't give me what I want as a fan. Make that make sense. Make that make fucking sense.
It really doesn't make much sense with that. I remember like the whole situation happening, and I'm one of the people who ended up buying a collector's edition of The Last of Us Part 2, and I couldn't cancel it. I couldn't even get the store I bought it from to take it back. I couldn't even do any of that because they had a hard problem getting those things sold, so they couldn't really take it back. So I'm like, fuck. I didn't even get a refund, so I'm like, I'm not wasting my time or money on another collector's edition thing unless I know it's confirmed.
Everybody realized. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. It's still fine. I know I kind of end things in a rough, weird way, but yeah, I would never buy anything collector's wise if it was something false. Okay, now I'm finished.
Yeah, like no, I mean I agree, because nowadays we're getting lied to as customers and fans of these franchises. We're getting lied to, and then everybody was like, and then there are people that's trying to defend it and be like, oh well, you should just like deal with it or whatever. No, you're false advertising. You're false advertising. If I expect a cheeseburger when I go to McDonald's and you hand me a
salad.
Outrageous. Give me something outrageous, Kate. I can't think of
salad right with fish sticks. I have no clue.
Yeah, a salad with fish sticks. I'm gonna be mad as hell. And then what? And then McDonald's tell them, well, we didn't. We it's not our fault that you didn't want the fish sticks and salad. Bitch, I wanted the cheeseburger though. Well, that seems like a personal problem. That's on you. That doesn't make any. Okay, fine. I won't come back. Okay, we don't need you anyway. You weren't a real fan. You weren't a real customer anyway. But then go on social media and complain about people not buying the stuff no more. Make that make sense. It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand. I don't understand. And that's another thing that gets on my nerves with topics like that sometimes too. I know I'm going to probably go a little mini rant or whatever, because me and Nerdettes like 70% disagree with each other and 30% agree with each other.
I've noticed.
But I mean, there's no hate. I don't want nobody thinking that I hate her or whatever. She's entitled to her opinions. I'm entitled to mine. It's all love here, to be honest. It is what it is. But what I don't like is almost ignoring the criticism. Like, people are always ignoring some of the criticism for why people don't like this stuff. Oh, it's just the nerds outraging. But are you really listening to what people are saying, though? Nobody's really listening to why people are upset at stuff. Like when the whole Star Wars thing happened. Why were people upset? Well, okay, it's been 30 damn years since we had a Star Wars movie. This is the first time that Han, Luke, and Leia are going to be in a movie together, and you didn't get all three of them on the screen together. What did you think was going to happen? Oh, it's just toxic man babies who don't want to see women succeed or want to see black people in lead roles. What? Or, sometimes some of you guys can just be little man babies and stuff like that and be like, you guys just don't understand what's going on with the show or the movie. I understand
Oh my
what's going on
God.
with the show and the movie, but you can't sit up there and ask me to support this and then you give me everything that I didn't want for it. You do have a job to come and make something for me to enjoy. Now we'll never get Han, Luke, and Leia on the big screen ever again because Carrie Fisher, God rest her soul, is dead. We'll never get that away. And you robbed that from us. You robbed that from people. It's the same thing with the He-Man stuff. It's the same thing with the comic books. It's all over. They keep doing this thing where they're robbing us from these moments, from these characters, and we're supposed to shut up and take it. No, I'm sorry. And then when like for me, when I make a video, I don't just rant about the stuff. I give my reason why I don't like this stuff. And then yet people ignore everything I said and be like, it's because I'm racist, sexist, homophobe. But you didn't hear anything I said. You didn't hear any of my argument. You didn't hear any of my argument at all. And that's the thing I don't like. And I notice people like, a little bit of nerd at newsstand, they'll kind of take up for that kind of nonsense where they're not hearing the argument. Are you hearing the argument, or are you don't want to hear it? Because it seems like you don't want to hear the argument. You want to be like, oh, the fans are just over exaggerating. But are you listening to what some of these fans have to say? Y'all, they always find people who are just outraged for no reason, but they're never listening to people who actually have a good reasoning for not liking this stuff. And then try to hide behind, people are abusing the creators and the writers and all that. Shut up. Stop trying to play cry wolf. You sat up here and you made a product. You falsely advertised it to me. You sat up there and called me all kinds of names because I didn't like it. And now you want to cry wolf. I don't understand that. Don't give me that nonsense. I'm sorry. Don't sit up there and try to hide behind that and be like, oh, people sent me death threats and said all these terrible things. Okay, and cry me a river. You sit up there and lied to your fan base. Guess what? You're going to get ramifications for that. It's just like if I had a product for you guys to buy, and I gave you something completely different. Y'all gonna make some videos. Y'all gonna come in my comment section. Y'all gonna email me, and if some of y'all had my number, y'all gonna let me know that, hey, Trey, you set up there and false advertise some stuff, and it's not right. And I said, piss off, bitches. Y'all will be mad as hell. So, and I'll get death threats. I'll get hate mail. I'll get hate videos about me and everything because I falsely advertised something to you. I took something that you loved. And then I promised I was going to give it to you, and I gave you completely the opposite, and I told you, fuck off if you don't like it. That doesn't even make no damn logical sense. But we're in the wrong. The people that you want to buy your shit, though. I'm sorry. That don't make no damn logical sense to me. Am I crazy, Kate? No?
No. I was just kind of like, I kind of phased out a little bit. At the end, I was just like when you get into your like rambles, I just go like, okay, I'm in that concentration zone where I'm listening, and then I don't remember what you just said.
Damn it!
I'm sorry, but I know what you meant though. Like something about like nerdette, like and stuff. Like honestly,
yeah. But I don't want nobody thinking that I hate her. She's entitled to her opinions just like I'm entitled to mine. Like I said, we follow each other on YouTube, so it is what it's cool. I mean, hey, we're not going to always agree with stuff. There are things like me and Kate don't agree with Dick Grayson's lovers. It is what it is. Like,
oh my God.
I mean, I'm just giving an example. I'm not going to rant about it, but I'm just saying I'm giving the examples on, we're not going to always see eye to eye about things, but I'm not going to be like,
yeah, like
oh, I hate her.
we totally disagree in so many like other elements. Like Trey can tell me that he doesn't like this, and then I'll be like, oh, I actually kind of like that, and then he'll be like, well, good for you, that kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, you know, it is what it is. It happens. And let's see, D Solar Knight says sexuality swaps be like, you get a gay, everybody gets a gay. Oh God, D Solar Knight. It seems like that's exactly what they're trying to do, and you're just like, for God's sake, stop. Every character cannot be gay. It just doesn't work. Let's see. Super Straight said, I remember I read some of the first X-Men comics online. Iceman was straight, and they introduced Jean Grey, and everybody was into her. I mean, Iceman was hitting on her when they first met, I think. See, Super Straight, they're taking the scene where people have to remember Iceman was the youngest of the X-Men. He was literally 13. He was literally 13 before Shadowcat became 13. No, he was 14. He was going on 15. And the other guys were like 16, 17 at the time. And Jean Grey was 16, I believe. And when she came out the car, all the guys were looking at her. And Iceman was like, oh, it's just a girl, big deal. And he walks away from her. You know what I'm saying? And they use that as that's the first indication that Iceman wasn't into girls. You're not going to like every girl you see, newsflash dummies. You're not going to. I'm not going to like the first girl I see. Not all the time. It doesn't work like that. But because all the other guys were into her and Bobby wasn't, they were like, oh yeah, that must mean he wasn't into girls. He was into guys. Okay. And then they used the time where Emma Frost was inside his body as another reasoning. And I'm just like, okay, again, poor reasoning, but sure, whatever floats your boat. Let's see. Cobe says, it's like the trend to mess up good franchises, whether it's He-Man or this stuff they're doing from with Earth M. Oh my God, that is trash. Kate, have you been reading some of the new Milestone comic books?
Nope, I have not touched them. After the whole Static Shock situation, I noped out of there. Nope.
Yeah, it's so girl. What I tell you is trashy. It is trash. I'm just like, God. I read issue 2 of Static, and I read Icon and Rocky in issue 1, which was snooze fest. And then I read Hardware, and I was like, nope, I don't know what this is. This isn't it. Everybody that's still in chat, if you read the new Milestone Return stuff, let me know what you think. But I'm gonna tell you, go read the classic Dwayne McDuffie stuff. Read the 90s run of these characters. Don't read the New 52 stuff, and don't read this new shit, because this new stuff is trash. Let's see. Super Straight says, I have said that it's like a Barbie show, and killing her off and making it about Ken and his gay lover. You know, Super Straight, that would actually be an interesting twist. That'll be something. What's their favorite thing they like to do, Kate? What's that thing they like to do for the audience? They always like to say.
I'm trying to remember.
Yeah. But actually, that would subvert my expectation, because I would have definitely been like, wait, hold on. They killed Barbie off? Oh, snap. Barbie. And Ken got a gay lover. Oh, snap. Then I turned it into a murder mystery. I'm done. Like,
I mean, honestly, I would kind of watch the hell out of that, if, like, just for the whole twist, because it would kind of make sense. It kind of doesn't make sense, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, but I mean, I would watch it because it'll be something completely different. It would be completely different than what we already know what they're going to do. Barbie's going to be independent. She ain't going to need Ken, and then she end up falling in love with a girl, most likely. Or she's going to be an independent woman that don't need no man. So I'm not interested in it, because I already know what they're going to do with it. So no thanks. Cryptic says, LOL, Kevin Smith defending his He-Man is like me ordering a cheeseburger and then getting the burrito and him trying to say it's a cheeseburger because it has ground beef, cheese, and tomato. I'll throw that damn burrito back at him. I'd be like, bitch, cheeseburger. This burrito, no. I don't hate Nerdez, but her take seems constraining things. She likes Mom. Yeah. Wait, I didn't know she liked it, Mom. I thought she hated Mom, but oh, okay. I mean, hey, everybody likes something. Everybody likes something. Let's see, man. I've come to realize if you don't support all these diversity change, you will be called a racist. I learned the hard way when I was in arguments about United States of Captain America. Yeah, cryptic. We have to like everything. We have to like every diversity change they make to every character. And if you don't like it, something's wrong with you. Ain't that crazy? Seriously. Oh wait. Andreas Hernandez says the T-shirt says "Make that make sense." I should make a T-shirt that says "Make that make sense." I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna work on that because that might be a catchphrase that you guys would probably love.
Yes.
If I made a T-shirt, would some of you guys like buy it? Just
I
to,
would
like
buy it. Like
like
I would buy two actually.
I'm gonna work on making some too, just because like Andreas Hernandez gave me the idea. I like it. Seriously, I've been called a racist, conservative, right wing, etc. Even lost a friendship with a friend who literally told me to suck it up and that LGBT needs representation like Aaron Fisher. See, that's that crazy stuff, cryptic. Hey, if you have to lose that friend, guess what? He wasn't a real friend to begin with, or her. I don't want to assume, but yeah, hey, I'm not about to sit up here and lower my standards and what I believe in just to agree with some nonsense that other people tell me to. Nope. Oh, you said my fault. I was wrong. It was Scott. Okay, it was Scott for who? Super straight. No, you're gonna have to do that. I'll say this about Earth M. They don't care about the lore of the OG milestones. They moving slow. It's just like now for Static 3. He finally gets a suit. Wedge Hunterland messing them up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cope, I made a video. About how today's comic books feel more like the CW than actual comic books because why is it issue 3? I mean, why are we still in issue 3 and he finally got a costume on or finally getting to a point where he should have, like, the first issue of a brand new superhero? I need to see the costume in action. I need to see them in action. I don't need to see this slow build. And ever since Brian Michael Bendis and them brought that kind of build into Ultimate Spider-Man, the Ultimate Marvel Universe, they've taken that slow build and they put it into other movies. That's why Wonder Girl is boring as hell. I'm like, that's why Naomi was boring as hell. Because I'm just like, bitches, get to the point. Get to the point. Like, I'm tired of this CW thing where we spend a whole season of the character finally getting to become the character that they were supposed to be. No, the character should already be there. I'm not saying that you can't go and do a little backstories or something like that, but if you guys read the first issue of Static Shock, the first time we see him, he is stopping bank robbers, and then we go back into his origins for issue number 2. You get what I'm saying? That's how you do stuff like that. I don't know what they're doing, Kate. It's like this CW boring thing, and I'm just like, stop making these books for movies and shows and start just making them. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
Ugh, it's crazy. Let's see. Larry Fable said Iceman is gay now, but he never was. No, Larry, he never was. But Brian Michael Bendis was like, yeah, let's make him gay because reasons. Cryptic said, "Yay, I'll buy the shirt." Okay, I'll make the shirt. I'll make the shirt, guys. I'll make it. I got a Redbubble account. Maybe I'll make the shirt through Redbubble. See if that works out, or another T-shirt place. If you guys know any good T-shirt places, let me know so I can do a design and make it, and then we can do like some kind of like little sale or something like that. Hell, I was thinking about that too. Like I was like, I could trademark that for a shirt or something because I do say it a lot, and I'm quite sure the audience probably cracks up when I say it because I'd be like, make it make sense, please.
I mean, like, I would probably wait until like maybe past 1,000. That way you can celebrate it each milestone. That way you can just like have a sale on it for like that particular milestone, and then people would have to come in and buy it at that specific time to only get those like shirts.
Oh
Because it would make more sense.
Let's see.
Okay.
Andreas says, "Have you noticed Damian Wayne's different skin color in webtoons? Can you explain that?" Well, Andreas, they basically trying to do this thing because Tanya is what, Pacific Asian. So what they're trying to do is basically change Damian's skin color to be like a mixture of her skin color, and to show that he's Asian too. He's Pacific Asian.
But the problem with that so far, I mean, I know that like, oh, sorry, I interrupted.
Oh no, you good.
Okay. I was just gonna say, like, I know that different people have different interpretations of how Damien looks like, considering of his background story, with his background origin. I mean, with his mother, his grandfather. I don't really know who his grandmother is. If anyone does, then fill me in on that, because I think that is, I don't know. It's just there's so many pieces there that kind of show like, okay, maybe they're diverse in that way. Every kid looks different, because I can tell you from that standpoint, every child will look different. But considering Damien was introduced as a more I wouldn't say brightly white, because that would be a wrong thing to say. I would say more of a mixture of those like colors, like a lighter skin tone, but not necessarily white, if that's making sense. They kind of
basically tan white, like a white person who got tanned. That's basically what you're saying.
Yeah, like it's more of that in the comics, but with this webtoon, I kind of feel like they're kind of pushing it a little bit, but it makes sense to me, at least.
Yeah, because I mean, let's be honest, Andreas. The reason why they're doing it is literally diversity. Diversity is your answer. I said this to another person when they were like, that's not an answer. Technically it is, because what reasoning are they doing it? Diversity. They have no other reason why. Why take a character that been having, semi tan white skin and make him almost dark as me? Diversity. That's really about it. The Solar Knight said, is it just me, or do race swaps in animation being the mostly black swap defeat the purpose? I don't care for race swaps, but I'll diversify them way more. That's them trying to legitimize it. That's them literally trying to be like, oh, we can't really do it in the comic books, but if we do it in these animated shows, and if we do it live action, it'll be more legitimized. And it's just like, no, it doesn't work. Like that Iris shit that I remade, which that got me in some trouble too on Instagram, where I literally took the black Iris West and I gave her her original color, and people were like, oh my God, I can't believe you would do that to a black woman or whatever, and stuff like that. And I'm just like, Iris West was always white though. What are you talking about? Because people were watching the Flash show and assumed that Iris was always, black. And I'm like, no, Iris is white. She's white, you bitches. I don't know what to damn tell you, but Iris has always been white since conception, and this character is 50 years old. So no, I'm not trying to hear about this black version just because Candace Payton has played her on the Flash doesn't mean that that's the true Iris West. She doesn't even look like Iris, let alone act like Iris. But okay, sure, whatever. Super Straight said the first thing I think I first learned about you TM because of Young Ripper in my Adventures with Superman video. Yeah, Young Ripper actually did my video. I don't know how anybody even got in contact and showed him about that stuff. I just know that Instagram went freaking crazy on me. Like, they lost their collective shits. And luckily I don't have a Twitter. I probably will never get a Twitter because I'm not for it. I'm not for that bullshit. And it just went it just got crazier than what I expected. I was just like, are you guys kidding me? And people were upset because I literally changed Jimmy Olsen back to white, and I literally changed the skin tone for Lois Lane as well, because in the series, in My Adventures of Superman, Lois and Jimmy are diverse characters. Lois is half Asian now or half Latino, because the actor who's playing her is Latino too. And I'm just like, that doesn't make any sense. Lois Lane has been white. Why do that to this character? And Jimmy Olsen was black because Supergirl made him black. The show from CW did, and I just thought that was wrong. So I was like, here's what they will correctly look like, and people freaked out, and people were accusing me of keeping women in the house. This is the 1940s, you dummy, and stuff like that. Women don't have to wear skirts or anything. That's true, but in the professional settings, you morons, especially if you watch the news, women wear dresses. They wear pencil neck skirts, or they wear business pantsuits. They don't wear leggings and a t-shirt. That doesn't make any sense. Why is Jimmy Olsen and Clark business professional, and Lois is wearing leggings and a t-shirt in a professional setting? No, you would have got sent home. But of course, people didn't want to hear that. They were like, it's not the 1930s, sir. It's not the 1930s. Okay, but you can go into a newsroom today and women are literally wearing dresses. But okay, sure, whatever. I'm in the wrong. It is what it is. Cobe says, exactly, it feels like a CW show. It's moving slow. I reread hold on. Wait. I reread the static #1, and he's high flying, his suit's being wisecracked, Earth Imp static. He's moody and hasn't even patrolled the city, because they're trying to make it like a black anime. You know what I'm saying? It's Cobe is basically a black anime. That's what it is, because Nicholas Drapier is into anime. Like, look at his work. His work is fantastic, but he literally is influenced by anime, and that's why you're getting that. You know what I'm saying? The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina is terrible. The graphic novel was cool, but Netflix show was whack. I can agree with that. Super straight. Hey, Kate, have you seen The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina?
I never cared for the series.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, I can understand that. Cryptic said, honestly, I thought Damien's design was supposed to look like a younger Bruce Wayne. Yeah, because he's his son. Like, that was the Cryptic. That is literally the point, because he's Bruce Wayne's son. So of course he's supposed to look like a younger Bruce Wayne. Thoughts on Amazon's Cinderella? Oh my God! Do you really want my opinion?
Nope. Thank you. No, thank you. Even my dad hates it.
You seen it, Kate?
War flashbacks is all I can say.
Super straight, it's trash. I mean, it's the worst. It's the worst Cinderella movie I've ever. Like, what? I'm sorry. What was Amazon thinking? What was the crack they smoked that day? That movie.
I mean, it's so weird because my dad was going off and looking at like the title screen. He's just like, "Why is there a gay fairy godmother? Like why is that gay guy here? Like, he's so gay. Like, I can notice it from like afar. Like, normally you can't normally see that many gays, but he can tell when something's extremely gay, and it's like, are the LGBT community complaining about this stereotype yet?" And I'm like, no.
I mean, Super Straight is trash. I mean, there's really not much. What they try to do is they try to do girl power boss move. I'm a independent woman, don't need no man, and I have dreams of my own, and I'm not going to become a princess because I want to do stuff for myself. And I'm just like, and I'm out. Nope. We're not even about to give you 5 minutes of attention. Like, the Solar Knight says, reminds me of when people hated when a white woman cosplayed as Starfire due to the Titans show. weird black people gatekeeping Starfire. I'm black. I did not care. D Solar Knight. Starfire is not black. She was never designed to be black. She was not coded from black. She is literally an orange fucking alien. And for some damn reason, Hollywood thinks that every time they do aliens, they have to get black people. It should tell y'all. It should tell y'all something that all the damn aliens in shows like, oh, I'm an alien. I know y'all know the shows that have aliens and their human disguise is what? Black. And dark skinned and black people like that. Make that make sense. I'm just saying. I'm not about to go into that well. But come on, you put two and two together. Put two and two together. I'm just saying. Let's see. Andreas says, thanks for the explanation. It was odd because Damian Wayne has always been drawn to have light skin and all of a sudden he's dark skinned. It could be for woke diversity, but it's odd. Make that make sense. Exactly. Make that make sense. Make it make sense, folks. I'm just being honest. Didn't Iceman love Rogue? Actually, yes, Larry. He actually did have a crush on Rogue, but he noticed that Rogue was into Gambit a lot. But he really was into Rogue for a little bit. And even in the X-Men movies, they had them be lovers. So it was weird that they were like, let's make them gay. And what's so funny is Iceman even dated Shadowcat for a while. And Shadowcat was even upset. She was like, what the hell? But, she wasn't as upset as a real woman would have been if they found out. But, hey, we have to accept it. Okay. LOL, women don't wear skirts. Have these people been to a mall? I've seen women today that wear booty shorts. Yeah, but see, Cryptic, the reason why I did what I did is because it's a professional setting. In a professional settings, women and men have a dress code. Women are allowed to wear pencil neck skirts or they have to wear business professional slacks. You know what I'm saying? That fits comfortably for a woman. They were saying that, but in the little preview image, they had Lois in a t-shirt and leggings. Not in professional settings, baby. You would have been sent home. You cannot walk up into a professional business like that and think you was going to be able to wear that. No, they would have sent your ass home. They would have sent you home. Okay? But they were like, oh no, this is in the 1930s. Women don't have to wear dresses. They don't have to wear dresses, but hell, they gotta be professional. And on top of that, come on, y'all, stop acting stupid like you don't know who the hell Lois Lane is. Lois Lane is one of the most famous women in the DC universe. She wears mostly skirts. What are we talking about? She wears skirts, high heels, and a beautiful blouse jacket. This ain't changed. This haven't changed since the 1940s all the way up until now. Her recent appearance, what is she wearing mostly? I mean, hell, look at what she's wearing in Superman and Lois. There are still episodes where she's wearing a skirt or she's wearing business professional slacks with some 11-inch Lego heels. And I'm like, baby, your feet look like they hurt. But whatever, I don't know what I'm talking about. Even though I have women that in my family that work in business professional things, and they wear business professional outfits. But okay, sure, whatever. Let's see. Cobe says, when I saw Billy Porter being the fairy godmother, I'm like, nope, I won't even waste my time watching it. I don't blame you, Cobe. When I saw it too, I was like, nope, I already knew. Nope. Man, has anybody ever seen that Cinderella movie, the one where about the evil stepsister? It was actually pretty good. The only thing I know about one is when they did the Cinderella 2, Dreams Come True, where they focused on one of the stepsisters, and they were like, and we find out that she really was nice and stuff like that, but she gets pressured by her sister and her mom to be mean. I don't know the other one, Cryptic, but if you can give me a title, if you can give me that title, I would love to talk about it if I remember. Let's see. You are absolutely right, Trey. Thank you. Honestly, I always thought Starfire would be played by a Hispanic in my head canon. I mean, to be honest, I really thought they would have just got somebody light-skinned and just added a little bit more bronze on her to make her a little bit more orange and call it a day. But they said, nope, screw that. Let's get the most darkest person in the world, and was like,
yeah. it just wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. Like,
And it just what happened, Kate?
I was just thinking about that like whole situation with like her being played by a black chick, and I'm just like, we all knew this was going to be terrible. Like, sure, like a Hispanic character, I mean, a Hispanic woman would be a pretty good choice, or a lighter, like a golden skinned black like woman, fine, as long as you just like make her look orange, have the fiery hair, we got it good. But
Yeah.
the hair, the idea and outfit, oh,
They
that's why
made
I
her
have
look like a prostitute slut. They made her
yes,
look like a prostitute
an
slut.
80s slut.
Yeah. It just didn't make no sense. And then my thing is, okay, sure, okay. Let's say you do cast Anna Dopic, right? You casted her. All you had to do was just spray paint her orange. How many cosplayers have I seen done that? There are plenty of black women that were walking around in Dragon Con as Starfire, but because they wanted to be the original Starfire, they bronzed their skin in orange. What's so hard about that? What's hard about that? It's not hard. There's no excuse why why you couldn't spray paint Anna Dopic to look orange at all. There is no excuse. No excuse. And now the bitch hair not even hardly red no more. I was looking at the season 3 and I'm like, so her hair got less red over time. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Okay. Let's see. Andreas says challenge, watch a Cinderella story or Amazon Cinderella. A Cinderella story. A Cinderella story. Watch a Cinderella story. God, that movie's 10 times the movie Amazon Cinderella wish it could have been. No. I could sit there and watch a Cinderella story every day and I wouldn't get tired of it compared to Amazon Cinderella. See,
I prefer Ever After, so
no, I mean he's like giving us a choice. Like,
oh, okay. I've
watch,
already watched like most of the Amazon ones, so I'm.
Oh, you never watched a Cinderella story?
I never watched the Cinderella story. No.
Okay, go watch a Cinderella story, and you're going to be like, yeah, I watched that before I watched Amazon Cinderella. Trust me, the movie's not bad. It's actually not bad at all. So watch that movie. And tell me what you think. You might like it. I'm just saying, trust me, it's a better movie than Amazon Cinderella. And it stars Hilary Duff and Chad Michael Curry.
Holy shit, Hilary Duff! Oh my god, you should have just said that first, and I would have been like, oh, okay, fine, I'll watch it.
My fault. Sorry.
It's fine. Like,
Larry said Iceman did love Kitty Pryde as well. Yes, he did. And let's see. Andrea says, I like your fix of My Adventures of Superman art. It disappoints me how they changed Lois to be more diverse. They are disrespecting Superman's lore. I mean, that's what today's society is all about: disrespecting the lore, telling the people who kept the stuff around for all these years they're wrong. They need to change everything to accommodate these new people, and you're just like, oh God, screw it. You know what I'm saying? And you know what's so funny is a lot of people assumed that I was white while I was doing my adventures. Do you know how many people like literally called me out with of being white? And apparently I need to go and touch grass, which I went outside and touched it, and I took a picture and I said, I don't understand this joke. I don't understand this joke, but okay, here is grass. I don't understand what you're trying to tell me, but okay. I mean, I go outside all the time, and especially after work, I go outside, and then after that, I go to the gym, and then I come home and do some drawings and stuff like that, and make some YouTube videos. But all right, sure, whatever, whatever. I don't get it. Let's see. Cryptic says, yes, that was Cinderella too. I actually like that she ended up falling for the baker regardless of her mother. Yeah, I thought it was really cool. I thought that was really cool how Anastasia did end up marrying the baker, because in Cinderella 3 she ends up being with him too. If you watch the ending of the movie, We see that Anastasia falls in love with the baker all over again. It was so cute to see that. Yep. Cole said, "Yeah, Cryptic. I thought they would cast Starfire with the actress that was close to the a bronze orange skin tone. I thought so too. I was like a light skinned woman or a Latino woman, like a Brazilian woman would have did nice. All you had to do was just add just a little bit more tones to the skin, and bam, you would have got something. But no. Larry, I just watched the movie today. Which movie, Larry? Which movie did you watch today? Cowboy Bebop. Oh God, super straight. Where? Oh God, what the hell? It's gonna be trash. Watch the original series. It is 24 episodes plus a movie and a OVA. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. Kate, don't even watch the Cowboy Bebop movie that Netflix is doing. Watch the original anime. It's 24 episodes. It's not that long. It's fantastic.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
Like you're not going to just watch the anime, guys. Just watch the anime. And then it was so funny because they caught the actress Danielle. They caught her in a lie when she was talking about, oh, the outfit. I could have never wore outfits like that. But then there's a movie where she's wearing a skimpy outfit and she's doing gymnastics moves in them. And I'm like, but you couldn't do those moves in Faye's costume. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. But okay, sure. Wait, hold on. I gotta show this one. Let me pull it up first, and I'm gonna share the screen. Okay. Okay, I'm about to share the screen. Give me a second, guys. I am so sorry. Okay, here we go. Oh, I could. Okay. So here's a cosplayer I'm quite sure some of you guys are familiar with, Yaya Han, and she pulled off Faye's costume perfectly. But the actress Daniela said that she couldn't pull this costume off because real women wouldn't wear this costume. And I'm like, but isn't this a real woman in real life right now dressing in Faye's costume? What's so hard about this costume? It's not that hard to dress like this costume. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of find it weird and hypocritical, but I just wanted to show that right quick. Sorry, guys. Yep. But that's what I wanted to show. But you see what I'm saying, Kate? It's kind of funny. It's the same thing with Simu Liu and Brie Larson. We catch them in their lies, and then they want to try to make excuses. No, we caught you in your lie. We caught you in your lie. Just admit that. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop trying to come up with excuses and just admit that you lied. Let's see. Y'all remember y'all remember the 2019 Hellboy movie? Ed Skinner dropped out of the role whose originally Asian character due to backlash. Then Daniel Day Kim replaced him. And let's see, nobody said anything when an Afro-Polynesian actress Sasha stayed as a fully Irish, decent Alice Morgan, perfect double standards. Yeah, it is double standards. It is double standards. The Solar Night. The whole movie was garbage anyway. So it was just kind of stupid how when a character is supposed to be a certain character, like I noticed it's the same thing with Iron Fist. Everybody was up in arms about Iron Fist being white, and I'm like, but he's originally a white character. And they were like, nah, because white people can't learn martial arts. That's an Asian thing. What? But the character was originally concepted as a white person. But okay, whatever. Diva says, congratulations. Thank you, Diva. What do you think of the other Cinderella story movies? I didn't expect you to like it that much. Actually, the other Cinderella movies weren't that great. Not all of the Cinderella movies are great, but they all have their charm to it. They all have most of them just take a twist of the story and put it into modern times or whatever. I do like the Drew Barrymore Ever After one. Robert Hammerstein Cinderella with Brandy and Whitney Houston. Fantastic, fantastic Cinderella movies. Um, there's been several Cinderella story movies. I've seen all of them, and I don't mind them. I think the best one will still be the original one with Hilary Duff in it, but hey, each to their own. They're not bad movies. They're not bad movies, but I'd rather watch them before I watch the fuck that Amazon was doing. I don't know what they were doing. It's hilarious how they would challenge or even think you're not black for not supporting black washing or race swapping. Cope, that they do that all the time. Every time I don't support it, they be like, "Oh, you white supremacist," and then I'm just like, "But my logo and stuff has my face on it, where you can see that I'm clearly not white." And if they do find out I'm black, they be like, "Oh, you've been hypnotized by the white people or something like that, or some kind of coon or whatever." And I'm just like, no, I just don't want to see classic white characters as black characters. That annoys me, especially when here's a list of original black characters that you won't do anything with. Make that make sense. But okay. How about you, Kate? Do they do that to you sometimes?
Do what? Like, sorry, phased out for a second there. Sorry.
You know, accuse you of being a white supremacist when like clearly your icon isn't white, but when you don't agree with the race swapping for stuff, they be like, "Oh, you white supremacist," and you be like, "But I'm not white."
Yeah, I've gotten weird shit over the past couple of months. Ever since I talked about being half white and half Native American, I've gotten it's kind of funny because when I get these comments or these DMs, it's kind of hilarious because I'm just like, are you serious? Like, you're gonna make fun of me because I'm a half breed of white? Like, oh, you should be ashamed about your white heritage because if your mom had dated a Native American man, you would have been fully Native American. And I'm like, what the fuck are you guys going off about? What are you smoking? Like, come on. Like, we can't disrespect each other like this. Like, I'm positive by nature, but if you're going to throw me under this bus of, oh well, you're not good enough because you're not fully Native American, I get those all the time because I'm getting all these other things too. Recently I got this one message about if I was what exactly what was I, because we were talking about race, and I think it was in our last live stream because Finn was bringing up the whole okay, which one of you are we're all three of us are brown people, so you can't do this and that. And so this person sent me a message asking me, "Oh well, what exactly are you exactly?" And I'm like, "Holy shit, are you dumb?" Like, I've gotten. It's not bad to be questionable about it. I like teaching people about this kind of stuff, but I'm also if you watched some of my other videos, I can. It explains me more better because you don't have to be investigative and be like, "Are you really Native American?" As far as I know, I've been raised on that land, so yeah, technically I'm fucking Native American. Even if I am half white, I'm still technically Native American.
Right.
Oh,
It's just crazy. It's just crazy to really get those kind of comments where they be like, "Oh, you're not black if you don't support this, or you're not Native American, or something like that, or you're this white supremacist, or you've been hypnotized by the man, or something like that." And I'm just like, no, I clearly have my own thoughts and my own feelings about things. And on top of that, my icon clearly doesn't show a white person. So I'm kind of confused. I'm just confused.
yeah.
It just makes me laugh. It makes me laugh. Congratulations on 800. Thank you, Super Straight. I appreciate that. Cryptic says, "Oh wow, just wait until they show the casting of One Piece, which will be interesting since Oda actually mentioned the ethnicity of what the characters would be in the real world. They're going to ignore everything Oda did, and the only reason why they're going to like, oh, Oda's heavily involved because you paid him. You paid him money to be executive producer and consulting, which you don't listen to anything. Like they'll bring the original creators on the set or whatever, and won't even listen to them, but they'll pay them just to screw up everything. And you just be like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't get it. But okay, sure. let's see. I'm the actor who played Lobo was painted white all over in Krypton show. All Starfire, Beast Boy, and Blackfire, mostly Show and Titans, are their heads and hands. And D Solar Knight. That's the funny thing. They won't even paint them characters. It's not that damn hard. Just take green skin paint the actor who plays him, and the same thing with the girls. Take orange bronze and paint over them. It's not that damn hard.
I
They're
mean,
supposed
yeah,
to
it's
be
lengthy,
cute.
but it's like I've seen so many Broadway shows on researching this kind of stuff, and
Mhm.
it's like, yeah, it's kind of costly, but with the money they have, they can fucking afford being able to paint them that particular color. Because if you noticed that it's not like doing too much work in that category. Yeah, you have to like get painted and get to set every like at a specific time, sit still for like an hour or two, but you're being paid to be this character, so shut up and just do it, you know?
Exactly. My thing is, y'all, they ain't really got nothing to fucking complain about, because if Rebecca Rogenian can sit up there and for 4 hours and do that stupid Mystique color painting every day while she was filming the X-Men movies every day, y'all can sit up there and get painted orange and green for a couple of episodes. Like, get the hell out of here with that shit. I ain't even trying to hear that. Excuses. Let's see. Cryptic says, example, Nominee is the redheaded one of One Piece. She stated to be Swedish in the real world, and I'm pretty sure Sweden isn't known for their diversity. She's going to be black, Cryptic. She's going to be black. She's going to be black. You already know she's going to be black. I don't even know why you even, thingy. Oh my God, look, we have 9 people in the chat. That is so cool. Thank you, everybody, for coming into my live stream. I appreciate it. This is a little celebration of me having 800 subscribers featuring Dazzling Kate, and I appreciate everybody who's in the chat. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Just wanted to let everybody know that. Iron Fist and Snake Eyes won't get respected because they were white. They act like they act like white can't be a minority, because it's not anymore. I mean, it's not a minority, but the things that made Iron Fist, Snake Eyes interesting were they were minorities in those foreign countries. That's what made them interesting characters. As a Afro American, I have been accused of being white because I don't care for race swaps and only prefer when non-white characters' identities are independent. They don't want independence. Nope, they want to take over and put their own mark on the characters, and it's just annoying. Why not? Why not? I'm used to characters that are race change. Wait, what? Larry, you gonna say that again? Because I'm not understanding what you're trying to say to me. Are you saying that you're not used to characters that are race change, or you do approve of race changing? Let's see. Is it weird for me to draw characters from how they usually are, like Alex Ross? I draw classic, iconic versions of these characters because that's how they are. No, Andreas, why would that be weird? No, if you love the characters how they originally are intended to be, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, hell, if you guys go on my Instagram, I drew a few characters like Iceman, Aqualad, Shira, and some other characters, like characters who they made gay, and I redrew them with their straight partners. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's how the characters are. Just like sometimes, I'll draw the characters in their classic looks. Like, I love Starfire's iconic look. I don't like the new bull crap, and I don't like when they try to cover her up. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, her rebirth costume was pretty cool. That was probably it. That damn New 52 shit was trash. And then that time where they put her put fully put pants on her, that was stupid. I mean, she's supposed to show her body. There's a reason why her body is shown, but people don't seem to understand that. But it is what it is. Okay. let's see, Superman and Batman are white, and I never had a problem with that. Nobody had a problem with it. Nobody had a problem with it. But now they want Superman and Batman to not be white anymore. They want them to be black or diverse or whatever. It is what it is, you know. On Twitter, when I got accused, my PFP has Ryan Destiny, Ember, Mid Thunder, Anita Kisara, and Haley Steinfeld faces as my fan made vigilante team. Each of them are differently athletic. Hey, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Cryptic said, man, anybody who has a problem with Iron Fist or Snake Eyes being white, I want to actually go up to him and, and do dang Kung Fu school in the US and see how diverse it really is. Yeah, they really should. I mean, I did martial arts when I was little. I really wish I could have continued to do it. To be honest, if I could find a good martial arts school around the block, I'll go to one. I would love to relearn martial arts again. It's not just an Asian thing. I don't know why people think that we're not allowed to experience other people's cultures or anything. It's crazy. It's been kind of crazy, guys. You think Batman, Iron Man, and Green Arrow aren't safe because they are billionaires? Well, Andreas, they actually the problem with them is because they're billionaires. They're trying to get rid of their billions. They don't want these characters to have money anymore because money is the root of all evil, apparently. Let them tell it. Let them tell it. I just be like, it is what it is. Am I right, Kate?
Totally right. Sorry about that. Had to go and grab some more water.
I hear you. So I had to drink me some water too.
Oh man. Okay, so this does make me think about like some of the other elements that have been going on. I'm trying to remember some of them because I know there's been some crazy shit going on.
I'll take your time. There's no rush.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Like honestly. What did you?
Oh no,
I was going to ask what you were going to say.
Oh, I was about to say, any of you guys heard about the whole God of War controversy that's going on right now? That's why I was going to ask.
I haven't touched on it.
Yeah. As you guys know, Santa Monica decided to take in Boda, Loki's wife, who is usually depicted as a red-haired woman, who is a troll. She's either depicted blue with red hair or pale with red hair. Guess what race they made her? Black. Because reasons, right? So they made the mother of monsters. They made the mother of monsters a black woman. And I'm just like, what y'all trying to say? What you trying to say? I just kind of find it weird. I kind of find it weird that they decided to take a red-headed character in Norse mythology and was like, oh, we need to make her black for diversity's reasoning. And then when people saw fat as fuck Thor, everybody got mad. And then Santa Monica was like, don't you know in Norse mythology, Thor is technically fat. No. You're not about to throw the whole accuracy thing. That's the thing that I hate, that annoys me with some of these gamer companies or whatever and stuff like that. When they change things so far left, right? When they do their own thing and then they try to be like, oh, now we're going to try to be accurate. And then when they get called out for certain things, like you can't say we're being accurate and then you have Black Abrosia over there who shouldn't even be black. But then you got fat as hell Thor and was like, oh, we're trying to be accurate to Thor. No, you can't. That's such a hypocritical thing to say. Like, just no, you can't have fat as fuck Thor and then say, oh, we're being accurate to the character, and then have Black Ambrosia and be like, oh, we're just being diverse and inclusive. But it's Norse mythology. It's Norse mythology. They don't have black people hardly there. So why would you make the character black? She is literally described in the scriptures of what she looks like. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, Kate. I'm sorry. That just bothers me how 1 minute they want to be accurate, and then the next minute they want to be inaccurate, and then try to be like, like you can't have your cake and eat it too. Thor
Yeah.
shouldn't be fat as fuck like that. Like Thor is husky, but he shouldn't be fat as fuck. And I remember somebody was trying to argue me down about it, talking about like, oh, it's because you're used to the MCU Thor or whatever. Not really. Technically, there has been other depictions of Thor in other media. It's just that the Marvel one is more well known, and even then, they don't depict Thor as fat as fuck. He's husky, but he's not fat. If you look at that Thor from God of War, he looked like he about to have twins or triplets. He shouldn't be that big. He should not be that damn big. And now you want to try to throw the accuracy. God of War, you haven't been accurate since you haven't been that accurate to the characters' descriptions for a long time. Like, where was Kratos added in Norse mythology? Exactly. Exactly. So you can't have it one way and not the other. Like they're always trying to come up with excuses, and I just hate that. No, 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 no. You just mad that you got called out on your bullshit and you don't like it. Now you want to try to hide behind, oh, we're being accurate. We're being accurate with Thor. But then when you get to Adobe, she's black when she shouldn't be black. Make that make sense, people. Make it make sense for me. Am I crazy, Kate? Am I crazy? No, I don't think I'm crazy.
I wouldn't really say you're crazy. I'd just say you're more devoted than anybody else.
Exactly. Let's see. What else did Cryptic say? Let's see, man. Anybody who has a problem with Iron Fist being white? Oh, okay, no, I already said that one. Okay, you think Batman and Iron Man? Oh, I already said that one. I do improve it, but at the same time, I kind of do believe you. Okay, Larry. So you approve of race changes? Oh, okay. I see you. Okay, I saw this dumb take for how Batman should donate his money instead of fighting, yet he has Wayne Foundation and the money won't stop the Joker. That's so true. That's so true. They think that if the rich give all their money away, it'll do something. And I'm not look,
Oh my god.
the real world and real and fiction is completely two different things. I have my own issues with the rich, and it ain't because they got a lot of money. It's just because they do a lot of dumb stuff right now in the real world. So
Yeah.
I don't like that you're taking real world stuff and trying to add it into this fantasy world. And my thing is they're trying to make people like Green Arrow, Batman, and Tony Stark. It's like the people around them are trying to say, you don't do enough or you're selfish or whatever. For what? They risk their lives every day. They have foundations. They fund a lot of stuff for the cities, for the state that they're living in. They do a lot of stuff with their money. And yet people still talking about it's not enough. I don't understand that. But okay, whatever. A nice bullet would stop the Joker. That is true, Code, but you know Batman can't kill.
Yeah.
I only have the opinion. What you say, Kate?
I just agreed. Yeah, like that would not really stop anything, and plus the whole no kill rule is the golden rule. So
Yeah. And all it do will just breed more villains to be like, oh, he's ready to kill, then we need to really for real kill him. So I don't know. I usually find out when a hero usually kills like that, it just causes more trouble than it needs to.
yeah.
Cryptic says, I only have an opinion of Thor because when I saw him being fat, I took it as them trying to make sure this version of Thor is their own. And then I wonder if they will mention how he had to dress as he dressed as a woman. I mean, they could have did their own version of Thor, but it just doesn't make any sense because remember, if you watch the end of God of War and you completed the game and you go home, you see Thor for a little bit. And what did you see a beer gut? Like no. So it just didn't make no sense for them to make him fat as fuck. And then you have to remember, a lot of people did not like fat as hell Thor in the MCU. So why would you make him fat? You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't matter if you're trying to be accurate or not. People wasn't pleased to see a fat as hell Thor. Your audience don't want to see fat as hell heroes. I'm sorry that people want diversity, but diversity of body types, sometimes it can work, sometimes it can't. But when people think of Thor, I know it sucks, but they do look at the Marvel Thor, and that a lot of people expect to see a muscular Thor. You can't get mad at that. So why would you do the opposite of that? You could have still did something interesting with the Thor, but he shouldn't be fat as fuck. He just shouldn't be. I thought Fat Thor was funny to me. A lot of people did, and a lot of people thought it was annoying at after a while. He should have a burial type, not a potato sack body. Yeah, sealed away hearts. That's exactly. He shouldn't be. He should be stocky. He shouldn't be. Oh my God, I'm about to give birth to Quince. Like he looked like he looked like he about to shit out 5 babies. Like that.
Oh my God. Oh, very good.
Oh, Finnick Ice Wolf is in here. Hey guys, how's it going? Nothing much. Just celebrating my 800 subscribers on YouTube. Yay! On my Twitter, somebody won't leave me alone about not accepting a Norse myth character looking like a non-European. I told his ass, I don't even like the Gods of Egypt movie having non-black Egyptian actors. Oh boy, that movie was something. When I tell you they cast it incorrectly on most of the characters, it didn't make no damn sense. Oh, some heroes don't kill. They don't decide who lives or die. They have the power, but they aren't judge and executioner. That is true, Andreas. And you have to also understand with DC comic books, their heroes are like in the standard of gods among men, which means that when a hero kills in DC Comics, it's a serious thing for them to do. With Marvel, they're fast and loose with the killing thing or whatever and stuff like that. But DC really puts in a rule for the heroes not to kill the villains if they really can't help themselves. And besides, let's be honest, y'all saw the reception that people got when Superman snapped Zod's neck, because DC characters just don't do it. They just don't do it. Hardly. Fat heroes make no sense, especially when we're talking about combat. That is true. That is definitely true. Let's see. What about Bouncing Boy? He's chubby. Well, his character is called Bouncing Boy. Like, he's fat because his powers require him to be fat, to be bouncy, to hit people really fast and hard with being a bouncy ball. You know what I'm saying? But when you're talking about Thor, the God of Thunder, yeah, I don't want to see fat pregnant Thor fighting. I just don't. I'm sorry. It just doesn't work. Let's see. I didn't like how Thor gave up his throne to Valkyrie in the MCU. That was so stupid to me. Well, Kobe, you know they only did it for diversity and women. Because a woman can lead better than a man, even though it doesn't even make any sense. And it doesn't even make any sense that Valkyrie was black neither. So, hey, it is what it is. Let's see. All this God of War crap is a pain in the ass to a history geek like me. I mean, God of War was always crazy, but it kind of makes sense to follow the logical patterns, even in old sculptures. The Greek gods were kind of actually monsters. Hell, Athena alone has done many atrocities. Yeah, I mean, that's what they did, but some of these designs, because even in the first God of War game, some of the designs for them characters, you just like, what the hell? Especially that Hades one from God of War 3. I said, what the hell y'all doing? That's not even Hades. That's not Hades. No, bro, no. I'm sorry. I'm not buying that one. No. And then what they did with Hercules, I was just like, okay, all right. But at the same time, again, I had no problem because I understood they were doing something different. But if you're going to have an enemy like Thor face Kratos, I expect muscle men fighting each other. You know what I'm saying? I want 2 swole bitches to fight each other. That's what I expect. Or at least well proportionate toned men, fighting each other. God of Thunder versus God of War. I mean, that's what I want to see. I don't want to see look like he ain't left the couch in 600 years. I'm sorry. That's what Thor looks like. He looks like he's the guy who sat on the couch for 600 years and was like, finally time to get my ass up and fight Kratos. Like, no, I'm sorry. I'm not dealing with this. I'm like, nope. Again, I don't care for race swaps, but Agrabah looking African in God of War, hopefully at least happens because she saw Africans and shapeshift among humans or something. That would be cool, the Solar Knight, but let's be honest, you already know the reason why she does that. The only reason why she's black is because she has red hair. Like, Hollywood hates red-headed people. Think about it. Every redhead has been changed to being black. Like, come on now. Come on. Come on. Let's see. The only fat character I like is Fat Cobra from Iron Fist World. Yes, he is known as the Iron Belly of Kung Lao, but the dude ain't no joke when it comes to fighting. Okay, all right. It's been a long time, Cryptic, since I've read some Iron Fist stuff, so you have to forgive me. I do not remember him, but I'll look him up. I'll look him up and check them out. Let's see. Hades didn't even make sense because honestly, Hades was never evil. He was pretty nice, chill guy in the Greek mythology. Probably the only good Greek god in myths. That's true. Superman doesn't kill because he doesn't see himself as a god and doesn't want people to worship him. Yet some people complain about him being boring. He's really humble. Yeah, Andreas Hernandez. That's what happens when you don't have a lot of that's what happens when you don't promote a lot of Superman stories, because they don't a lot of writers be like, I don't know what to do with him. But it's just like, there's a lot you can do with Superman. You just choose not to be. Like, I tell people to this day, the Superman Rebirth stuff was some of the best Superman stuff I've read in the past 10 years, because Superman New 52 was trash, garbage, garbage. You know, I'm sorry. I just don't understand what they were doing with that character in New 52. But it is what it is. Agreed. In Norse mythology, and Agraboda is described as a redhead with blood colored hair. Yeah, and blue skin. So how the hell will we get black then? And dreads. Oh, Lord have mercy. I mean, they could de-Solar Knight, but remember, we're in the North realm. So when you bring a character like that out and you say that she's that character, people are going to assume like, hey, why did you change this character from what she should be? Because we're not in Egypt, we're not in Japan, we're not in Asia, we're not in nowhere of that. We're in Midgard in Norse mythology. So I'm not really trying to hear a technicality of, oh, in other myths, this is what she will be like. We're not talking about other myths because we're focusing on Norse mythology right now. You get what I'm saying? It'll be different if we it was hinted at another realm or something like that was hinted at in the first God of War game, but it wasn't. So it just doesn't make any logical sense. Yeah, Fat Cobra is pretty cool. He's even friends with Hercules. Haha, Hercules. Okay. Let's see. One Punch Man is a good example of powerful, invincible characters that has already achieved perfection, yet the manga keeps things interesting. They really do. They really do. Kate, have you read One Punch Man?
Never touched it.
It is funny and weird as hell. It's funny and weird as hell. Yeah, that's really all I can say to you. Like, it's out there. It's out there. The character Satama, he literally can literally kill things with one punch. like, like, no matter how much he tries to hold back or anything, he punches something and they're dead instantly. But the way everything happens around that story is hilarious. It's hilarious. If you ever get a chance to read some of that, you will love it. Yeah, Superman Rebirth was great. Shane Tomasi stayed and Bendis ruined it. Yeah, Bendis ruined everything for Superman Rebirth and Action Comics Rebirth. I've read One Punch Man. It's hilarious and does the OP character right. Yes. Thoughts on Mugen Rider? I mean, he's a guy who rides a bike. Like, Kate, there's this one guy, this is Class C guy. He's called the Moving Rider, and he literally rides a bicycle and he runs, he like fights people while biking. And I'm just like, oh God, this is so stupid. You so weak. You like he was trying to fight this he was trying to fight this deep sea king creature, right?
Yeah.
And he, like I said, he only had a bicycle. So he ran up to the monster and he tossed his bike at him. Mind you, the creature didn't feel it. The creature didn't feel it. And he was trying to fight him, but the sea creature was like knocking him back easily. And he kept getting up, and they were like, "You can do it, Mugen Rider. I won't disappoint everybody who believes in me." And he started charging at the fish guy, and then the fish guy slaps his ass into the wall and shit. That shit was hilarious. But he tries his best though, Kate. He tries his best, but he do. But you be like, Poe Mugen Rider, he has the heart of a hero, but damn, you like that's all you can do? Damn it. But he's such a breakout character because he has the heart of a hero. Like, even though he's like almost dead, the man's still trying to get up and fight the fish man. And I'm like,
Oh my goodness.
oh no, the bite won't save you. But he's such a good character because he tries and he knows he fails every time. But he's still a good character. He's still a good character. Yeah, you right, guys. You got to put respect on him. Yes, he does have the heart of the hero. He does have it, and he fights. He tries to fight everybody. I mean, all the villains that comes out of nowhere be whooping his ass, and I just be like, "How are you still alive?" Because he has no superpowers. He has no armor or anything really on to protect him from anything, Kate. Like, it's literally a man riding a bike and fighting people. Like, I'm like, oh God.
Oh my goodness, that just sounds really fun.
Let's see. Since Agrabota is blue and the Jordanhan people use that to justify her looking African, but fridge climate of Jordanhan is extremely European. African features can't evolve from there. Exactly. That's why I mean, my thing is Santa Monica just take the loss. Just take the fucking loss. And then I heard that the creative director, I believe, for God of War, he's been going on a Twitter rant ever since people been like, talking about it. Like, he keeps trying to justify it, and I'm just like, dude, shut the hell up. You're making things worse for yourself. You might make it where people won't even, buy the book. I mean, buy the video game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But they love putting their foot in their mouths, and they be confused when people don't buy the shit. Do you like Zendaya as Mary Jane? No, Larry, I don't. I don't like Mary Jane. I don't like Zendaya as Mary Jane. I do like Zendaya, but I don't like her as Mary Jane at all. Like, or I'm sorry. Michelle Jones. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I be wanting to punch her, Kate. I be wanting to punch her in the face.
Same. I just want to slap her around the room, toss her out the window, and hold Spider-Man back from catching her. Just build some character. I mean, that's what happened to Gwen Stacy. I mean, honestly,
they should do it. They should, in the third Spider-Man movie, they should just go ahead and kill her off, because clearly her ass, and then bring in a real Mary Jane Watson. Like, I'm getting tired of not having a real Mary Jane Watson. I'm getting tired of not having a real Mary Jane Watson. Let's see. Andreas says willpower. Hal Jordan. There's Naruto. There's Asuka, and there's Mugen Rider. Yes, you're right. He has the willpower. Just he doesn't have the skills to back that willpower. Phoenix says that makes no sense that Agrabota is blue. They should have just made her blue and hired a black voice actress. Atreus makes sense that he got blue because he's half god, half human, and some inheritance stuff too. Why not? We kind of already just told you, Larry, why we don't like. Well, okay, I'll go into a little bit more depth with the reason why I don't like Zendaya's Mary Jane and stuff like that. I mean, Kate gave you a good, perfectly reason why, but she's annoying. She's definitely annoying. She has that personality where I don't find it funny. I don't find it enduring. I don't find it charming. I find it more disturbing. You get what I'm saying? Like, hey, you know, you remember when we met her in Homecoming? She was just not an appealing character to
Oh
me.
my god, don't even get me started because there's so many elements about that character that I just want to throw her out the window. Like I said before, they are wasting the potential the actress has
Yeah,
because the actress is indeed very beautiful. She has a glamorous personality. Even like I think Tom is even dating her. Like
yeah.
yeah,
They're officially dating apparently. I was like, oh, congratulations.
yeah, it's just like you can be happy for them outside of it, but you can't be happy for them in the movie because again, we are not given the substance to really care about our character. Like, why should we care about your character? Are you doing anything? Do you have any aspirations? Do you have anything? No, I'm just a feminist. Oh, and anything else? Also, I'm very edgy and punk kind of, but I'm a loner. I don't have any friends. Uh, huh. Yeah. You sure about that? You sure you don't got anybody? I mean, for a girl like her age and what she looks like the type who could be very, very popular if she made the right choices.
Exactly, and that's my problem. That's my problem is they made the actress ugly on fucking purpose, and then when you see her on the red carpet, stunning, gorgeous, beautiful, and I'm like, that is a Mary Jane right there. That is a Mary Jane Watson. Why she can't come in high school looking like that? She's allowed to go to look. Sad to say, there are teenage girls that do look like a Mary Jane Watson in real life. Let let the character be beautiful. The whole point of Mary Jane Watson is a girl that is unattainable by people, but yet Peter Parker was able to snag such a hottie. And the dark personality that they give her isn't funny. I just find it more disturbing. I'm like, girl, go seek help. You go seek help because what you're saying is not it's not funny. It's disturbing. It's disturbing. And she talking about she don't have no friends or whatever and stuff like that. Well, baby, look how the fuck you dress. Look how you dress. Stop dressing like a loser. like why would you dress like that on purpose? You dress like that on purpose. You talk like that on purpose. Like that scene in Homecoming. Michelle, why are you even in here? I mean, MJ, why are you even in here? You don't have detention. Yeah, but I like to come in here to make fun of you. What? What? Is that supposed to be cute? Am I supposed to be? Am I supposed to? Am I
Oh
supposed
my
to?
goodness.
No. And Cole, you're right. She didn't add nothing to the role. She didn't add no nuance to the character at all. Like, say what you want about Kristen Dunst, Mary Jane Watson, but she added something to the character. Zendaya is just there. She is just there, which is funny, which is so strange because if you look at her show Casey Undercover, where Zendaya is a secret spy, she has such a personality. She's such a girly girl, and I just don't understand why they didn't take the personality like that and give it to Michelle Jones, aka Black Mary Jane Watson, because that's exactly what she is. That's exactly what she is. But I know, like Kate said, I just at this point I want to throw her ass out the damn window. Like, bitch, get out of here. Get out of here. Get excuse me. Can the real Mary Jane Watson or Gwen Stacy come into this movie? Please, I beg. Please. Damn. Jesus Christ. What a annoying piece of character. Sealed Away Heart says that MJ is so annoying. They went from some edgy outsider approach, which just comes off as weird and never good or cool. Exactly. And then you know what makes it even worse about that is then in the first movie, he was into Liz Allen. Then in the next movie, he all of a sudden got feelings for MJ, and she all of a sudden got feelings for him. Since when? There's 5 years of nothing. We didn't see anything. I didn't see anything. Now all of a sudden They like each other because the plot demands it. It's stupid. It's dumb. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. Let's see. Andrea says we will never get an accurate adaptation of Mary Jane. She is too feminine, and they can't have that. The only accurate adaptation is Spectacular Spider-Man and the Spider-Man '90s show. The Spider-Man '90s show is a good Mary Jane Watson as well. But yeah, you're right. We will never get a good a good Mary Jane Watson, really. I mean, hell, say even Insomniac failed at Insomniac Games, the ones that created Marvel Spider-Man, they failed at Mary Jane Watson too. Like that Mary Jane Watson is not God, she's on that same level as Michelle Jones. Like, oh, I want to punch you in the face. At this point, due to wokeness, I don't want the Spectacular Spider-Man to come back. Yeah, you're right. Michelle Jones definitely did annoy me in Homecoming. Kind of grew on me in Far From Home, but Zendaya is so impressive that you might as well made her red hair and use her energy for Mary Jane. The Solar Knight. You know what's so funny is Zendaya will walk on the red carpet when she's promoting the movie with red hair, with a beautiful banging dress, something that the real Mary Jane Watson would wear, and you're just like, what the fuck? And then her personality, she's an exciting when she talks about her movies or something like that. She's very entertaining. She's exciting. And then when you look at her in the movie, you're like, God, this character is trash. Trash. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. I done scrolled too far. Let's see. Michelle Jones is basically a bizarro version of Mary Jane Watson Parker. Yeah, that's what she is. That is definitely what she is. Didn't Tom get backlash from fangirls for having a GF that is not Zendaya and the girlfriend was hidden? I believe so. I believe so. Both Zendaya and Tom were dating other people at the time, and people wanted them together. And now I guess they're officially together. Nothing wrong with that. Let's see. Andreas, those fangirls are stands with some form of issues. That is definitely true. Well, this sounds crazy, but just in my opinion, what if Bella Thorne was Mary Jane? Larry, damn. You put me on the spot. I wasn't even thinking about Bella Thorne. But you know what? If Bella Thorne could get her hair red like the Mary Jane Watson of the comics, red hair, I think she got something because Bella Bella Thorne actually has a body. And look, I like Zendaya, but Zendaya's too skinny, y'all. Zendaya's too skinny to be Mary Jane Watson. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I love the girl. She's drop dead gorgeous, but Mary Jane has boobs and hips. I'm sorry. Zendaya ain't got that. So unless Zendaya magically goes and grow some boobs and some hips, I don't know what to tell y'all. Actually, she could definitely be an interesting take on it, and Bella Thorne got that little rebel spirit that Mary Jane Watson actually does have. So actually, that probably could actually be something cool. The odd thing is she played a personality like Mary Jane in Shake It Up. Okay, I haven't really seen much of Shake It Up, so I couldn't tell you, but I'll take your word for it. Seal Away Hearts. The point of Peter being with MJ is that he hit the jackpot. Heck, Peter in general is a nerd that somehow always get supermodel girlfriends. Even Carly Cooper has the sexy librarian look. Yeah, that's why it doesn't even make any sense. They keep trying to make his love interest look unappealing. Like, no, like Mary Jane Watson is, face it, Tiger, you just hit the jackpot. Like, damn, when he opened that door and you saw Mary Jane Watson, your mouth dropped on the floor because you're just like, damn, that's Mary Jane Watson? You know what I'm saying? Like, hello, I wish I could get a model girlfriend like that. You couldn't tell me nothing.
I always felt like we should have that like moment live on like live in a either live action series or movie. Just that one moment at the end where it's revealed, here's the real Mary Jane. Bam.
Oh, yes. Yes. Yes, that would be awesome. That would be awesome.
But like Marvel, they're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. That would be too much credit to their source material.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. I forgot they trying to be family friendly too. Oh, Jesus Christ. MJ used to be a hot model and Zendaya is pretty hot. Why is she not using that element? Because Finnick, they want her ass to look like an average girl and they want her to look ugly. That it's skin deep. Like we're not supposed to look at her as like, damn, she's beautiful. We're supposed to look at her like, oh, her personality is the reason why Peter's into her, which I don't see. But okay. All right. Doesn't the MCU Betty Brant look like Gwen Stacy? I know, and you know what's so funny, Andreas? Everybody thought that was Gwen Stacy until they were like, "Oh, this is Betty Brant." What? The girl clearly looks like Gwen Stacy, but okay, sure, whatever. Let's see. True. I remember Zendaya on the red in red hair on the carpet. It felt like they were dangling something great in front of us while throwing fart grenades at us. D-Solar Night, they do it all the time. Think about it, y'all. If any of you guys been watching a lot of Zendaya's movies and shows, they make her look fucking ugly or average. And then she gets on a red carpet or in general, when she posts a photo of herself, she's drop dead gorgeous. But in her shows, you're like, what the hell happened? What the hell happened here? Why get a pretty girl and keep making her ugly? Kate, why?
I have no clue. I feel like they're trying to appeal to the lesser type of girls who kind of do look that way. But like, wouldn't they want those type of girls to strive to be that good looking? But I can understand that they want to keep it well balanced, but it just doesn't work that way. It like people strive to be something like many people strive to be as good as this type of character or that type of character or look as good as that type of person or that kind of like celebrity character, whatever. They strive for that. They inspire to do stuff like that. But you know Hollywood, they just don't want to do that nowadays. It's more easier making trash than making something amazing.
Well said, Kate. Well said. Let's see. It's weird and wasted since the face model for the PS4 MJ is a model. Really, because the PS4 Mary Jane Watson on the Insomniac Spider-Man looks average as hell. She doesn't even look like drop dead gorgeous Mary Jane Watson. And then they made her hair more orange than red, and you just like, damn it, y'all can't even give me that. And then y'all put it in a ponytail. Look, newsflash, y'all. Mary Jane Watson does not wear her hair in a ponytail. I don't know what's this new style of trying to wrap Mary Jane Watson's hair up. The only time Mary Jane Watson wraps her hair up if she knows she's about to do something where her hair might get in the way. But other than that, Mary Jane Watson never has her hair in a ponytail. So it just don't make no damn logical sense. But okay, whatever. Peter looked like he was about to bust when Mary Jane said "Face it, Tiger" line. Yeah, that is literally the whole point of Mary Jane Watson. That's why Mary Jane Watson has been around longer than Gwen Stacy has. Look, sorry, any of you guys who like Gwen Stacy. I like her too, but let's be honest. If you guys were watching the Amazing Spider-Man series, the personality that Gwen Stacy had was fucking Mary Jane Watson. I'm sorry. The only thing about Gwen they got right was the fact that she was a science nerd. Other than that, no. Let's see. Larry, Peter might be a nerd, but he sure has game, giving courage to us comic book nerds. I know, right, Andreas? Like, Jesus Christ. Let's see. Larry Faber says, or Daisy Ridley as MJ. Nope. Nope. I rebuke it. No, I'm sorry. I don't see nothing beautiful about Daisy Ridley. I'm sorry. Nope. No thanks. No thanks. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. Nope. I love when Zendaya is non-dusty looking. I know, right? The Solar Knight. Like the reason why Zendaya is even an actress right now is because she had beautiful looks that gained her a show, that gained her a following. And get every movie and show they were like, hey, let's make her look dusty and ugly. Oh, okay. The only work that has Daisy Ridley involved that I like is a fan made story that has a different take on the Chocolate Factory, and the best part of the character is a Tsundere. Ooh. Mary Jane with the ponytail is cute, but look at Kazuma from Persona 5. Hold on, let me check this character. Persona 5. Let's see. Hold on, I gotta look for this character. Ooh. She's cute. She's cute. Yeah. But America would never with this character. America would never. Oh wait, hold on, Kate. I better share the screen with you so you can see what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, I don't think that everybody can see what I'm seeing. Okay, hold on. Okay, Kate, can you see it?
Oh wow, that's pretty good.
They would never. I mean, she's cute. Look at her. She's all these photos of her are cute, but they would never. Like, look at that. Something Mary Jane Watson actually would wear, but never. They would never. They would never allow this girl to. No, they were like, nope. Oh, look at her. I guess she's in a little school outfit. Nope. Yeah, this girl is cute, but there is no way in hell. This is her schoolgirl outfit. Nope, never. Oh God, Kate, you already know that they would never allow that.
No, never.
Let's see. I think it's a matter of not making people feel bad about their own appearance, because if someone looks even remotely hot, that hot girl is deemed a mean girl who can't possibly be an okay person. But the problem with Hollywood is they hire based on looks, though. So it don't make no damn logical sense. Like, people like sex sells. No matter how much you want to deal with it, you, even when we're talking about children, if the children don't look good, the show ain't successful. You think That's So Raven could have worked if Raven was fat as fuck when she first started? No, I'm sorry. Nope. I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that one. Oh, by the way, Kate, did you hear about what Disney asked her?
That's too. Oh, Raven?
Yeah.
Oh, what did they ask her?
They had asked her when her show came back on for the sequel series called Raven's Home. They were like, hey, because you're a lesbian now, do you want your character to be a lesbian? And she said no, because Raven Baxter is Raven Baxter. Raven Baxter is a straight character who was boy crazed, obsessed with men. Just because I'm gay in real life doesn't mean that she has to be gay now because of me. And I'm just like, really, Disney? Really, Disney? You really trying to be all woke and shit? Get the fuck out of here with that nonsense. You know what I'm saying, Kate? You're just stupid.
Yeah.
I think a lot of us would have probably walked away from the show anyway. We were like, nope, we're done. A lot of us would have been like, nope, I'm out. Let's see. The Solar Knights on Twitter about giving actors the right hair color for characters, even if race swap. People told me it's not important, but isn't stylized important? This is a visual media. You would think the Solar Knight, but they're telling people, screw what you thought the character look like. We're going to make them look like how we want you to make feel. Like, it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. Hot take. I like Corey in the house more than That's So Raven.
I'm kind of laughing awkwardly because of the main lead and what
Kate,
happened.
Kate, did you hear what he just typed?
Yeah, yeah. It's both sad and funny because of the whole situation.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna let you have that one. I'm gonna let you have that one. They still could have had MJ look like a knockout to have people like, no way, you're a journalist. This could be used as an advantage to sneak into places for Peter. The blue win. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's what I wanted. That's what Mary Jane. That's what Mary Jane should have been. That's what Mary Jane Watson should have been in the Insomniac game, where she's this drop dead gorgeous person, but she's also a model, but she's also a journalist though on her free time when she's not modeling, which means that if she needs to get in somewhere, she can use her looks to get into places, investigate, and then get intel to give back to Peter Parker. So, hey, I knew you were going to say that. I know it sounds stupid when I said Daisy Ridley being Mary Jane. Sorry about that, Trey. I mean, Larry, it's first off, the ages don't just I don't care about the ages. The ages don't really bother me. It's just that I couldn't see Daisy Ridley as a Mary Jane character. I just couldn't. I mean, I'm already having to try to suspend my disbelief for Mary Jane Zendaya. And what's so funny is if any of you guys have seen fan art of Zendaya as Mary Jane Watson, holy crap. Holy crap. You're like, Marvel, please do this. Please do this with Zendaya. Like the fan art Photoshop stuff of Zendaya as Mary Jane Watson or Michelle Jones looks fantastic. And yet Marvel's like, nope, we're gonna make her frumpy and ugly. Great, because that's what I want to do. Corey in the House is the best anime. Yeah, it's something. It's something. Drusilla Padilla says, so Faye from Cowboy Bebop. We have already talked about Faye, and we thought it was stupid to begin with. All of that was stupid. But since we're doing fan casting off topic, but what do you think about Evan Peters as Nightwing? No, no, no. I'm good. I'm good. No, I don't. No, no, no. Quicksilver? No. What about you, Kate?
Nope. No, thank you.
I need somebody with some booty. To be honest, no offense. Look. Nightwing needs to look like a drop dead, gorgeous model with a booty.
Yep.
And Brenton Walls ain't
Yep.
even giving none of that.
Okay, since Trey is not a woman, I'll talk about it.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. He needs to look like something I need to have, but I can't reach for it because, he's got the booty, he's got the charm, he's got the friendly attitude that every girl strives for, and he can be anything you want in bed. Like, I mean, I'm sure since Corey is pretty the culture of Tamaranian, from what I've heard from my friend, or they could be lying to me. I haven't looked too much into it. From what I've been told, they're kind of like more sexually acceptable in some cases. So, of course, Dick would probably do plenty of things in bed. I'm sorry to suddenly change it to sex. Like, I'm just imagining this guy who's willing to do just about anything to be with an alien. So
go
I'm just
ahead.
Like, yep.
This is your moment to shine, Kate. Go
for
it.
Yep. But yeah, other than that, make sure he knows what he's doing. Like, he has to have that charm, like, outside of being Nightwing, and of course, outside of playing Nightwing. You can't just throw a random guy in there who's like a wimp or skinny, like super skinny, or someone who doesn't look like they can be like a crime fighter. You get what I mean? Like, you can't have these. No, he can't be fat. He's an acrobat. He can't be this distinctive guy who stays in his like mom's bedroom. I mean, not mom's house. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know why I said bedroom. Must be with all the talk about Corey and Dick. So
The way you said it. The way you said it. I'm so done. The way you said it.
okay.
I know you wasn't trying to, but oh, the way you said
But
it
yeah.
was
Okay. What about Evan Peters as Impossible Man? Who the hell's Impossible Man? Can anyone inform me about these things? Come on.
Hold on. Impossible Man and Impossible Man. I'm drawing a blank. I'm going to look him up.
Me too.
Impossible Man. Oh my God, I haven't seen this character in years. Holy crap. Kate, you see how green he is?
I can't. You're not showing me.
Oh, I'm sorry. God damn it.
It's fine. I'm just like,
My
I
bad,
don't
my
see
bad.
anything.
I keep forgetting. I gotta share the screen first, guys. Shut up. Don't make fun of me. Okay, Chrome tab. Let me see. Impossible Man. Share. Impossible Man.
Okay.
Oh, look at him. Look at him with the Fantastic Four. Oh, Impossible Man. A fictional character. He first appeared in Fantastic Four 11 and was created by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. Let's see.
Hot milk meme. What the hell's the hot?
He is a Poplopanian. He has shape-shifting, superpower, mimicry, teleportation, and possesses encyclopedia knowledge of Earth's culture. Yeah, he's something.
I'm trying to figure out what this is. What the hell's the hot milk meme? Come on.
Wait, hold on. I didn't even. Okay. Whoever plays Nightwing in the DCU need that dick butt. Thank you. I mean,
needs the booty. No woman's not gonna go see that if there's no booty.
And Brenton ain't got nothing. And you just and then they put him in that bulky Nightwing costume. It's so ugly.
Oh no.
I'm like, why would a gymnast wear bulky armor? Come on now.
I can understand if you're going into a area where there's gonna be tons of guns, but he's an acrobat. He jumps over tons of things.
Right.
He's very good at what he does. That's why he wears very thin, tight. Oh, yeah, tight stuff. God.
Hey,
damn it.
Don't get me off topic, guys. Cool yourself off. I feel Nightwing needs to look like an early Jensen Ackles. He's doing Jensen was good looking and still is. Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm gonna share my screen right quick, and I'm gonna show you guys a guy who is really into Nightwing. Okay, so here's the guy. His name is Mask Mateo, right?
Yeah.
And he's like a Nightwing cosplayer.
Oh my god.
And he does the Nightwing stuff.
Really?
Look at his suits. His suits are he does these accurate portrayals
question is,
Nightwing all the time.
Does he have the booty?
Huh?
Does he have the booty?
Okay, girl, you're gonna make me do this. Okay, here we go. All right.
Oh wow. Those are very impressive, actually.
I know, that's what I said too. What you think?
Oh my goodness. Oh, what are you guys doing? Oh my goodness. But yeah.
Let's see. Oh, look.
Oh, well, he's got the booty.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, you need somebody who can pull off the Dick Grayson look.
I've heard about the whole situation about getting a Nightwing movie.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, we gotta not jump into this super quickly. I know we got a crap ton of Batman movies, but we gotta do this right. This right. You don't want to throw Dick Grayson in just right away. Oh my goodness, child. Go to bed, Robin. Go to bed.
I agree with you. I agree with you. And that's the thing that people need to understand. Like, if you're going to get a Nightwing, get somebody who, and that's what a lot of people was saying. Like, they were like, okay, make sure you get a Nightwing that is accurate to Nightwing, that can do some of the stunts that he can do, but also make sure he has the gabooty,
the booty, the charm, nothing else.
yeah.
I mean, as long as they're good looking. Good look.
Let's see. Jensen Ackles deserves to voice Red Hood more. He does. He does. I would love for him to do more. I'll cast Evan Peters as Anarchy. Okay, that could work. I know who can play MCU Harry Osborn. Tom Hiddleston best friend Harry Oscarfield. Okay. Who would you cast as Wally West? KJ Apple. KJ Apple from Riverdale. Look, I mean, the boy looks like a Wally West. Nightwing with a mullet or no mallet? No. Nightwing with no mallet. We don't know. God no. He just no. That hair is a no. That hair is a no. I like that dude. He's a really good cosplayer. Yeah, the Solar Knight. He's pretty cool. He's pretty cool. I've met him several times, but I was mad I didn't get a chance to get any pictures of him. Fucker. Especially when he did his DCEU Robin costume. I missed out on that one. That one made me mad. Because that's when he decided to transition to Nightwing fully. And I was like, oh, what about Isma Hawk as Nightwing? Hold on. I don't know that person's name. Give me a second. I gotta look up the person. Isma Hawk Nightwing. Matter of fact, why is that even an option? Wait. Oh, this guy. He was pretty cool. But they made him shut that shit down. They were like, yeah, you gotta shut it down, bro. No, he's pretty cool. He's pretty decent. I will take him over Brenton Wallet, Dawn as Nightwing in the Titan show right now. There you go, the dick butt. Even the dogs howling about it. That's a good one. That's a good one. But no, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're gonna have an actor portray certain characters, and if you know Nightwing, everybody knows Nightwing. This is one of those little things. Okay, guys, do you guys want to know about my conversation that I had with Tyler Hoechlin, who played Superman at DragonCon? It was hilarious. I don't know if anybody want to talk, if anybody cares about Tyler as Superman, but I'm just saying this. The reason why when we're talking about Dick, it reminds me of the conversation that I had with Tyler. I'm going to tell it anyway.
Do it.
So I was at DragonCon, and of course Tyler was there, signing autographs and stuff like that. And of course, we were talking about that terrible Supergirl costume that he wore from Supergirl, and I was just like, yeah, that Supergirl costume is terrible. He was like, yeah, I know. I was like, the Superman costume that they gave you now is really cool. And I said, people lost their collective mind when you wore the Matt Fletcher costume. He was like, yeah, I really like the costume and stuff like that. He's like, I hope we get a chance to wear it. I hope I get a chance to wear it more or whatever. And I don't know how it started, but then I was like, but tell me the truth. Butt pads. You have butt pads, right? And he was like, what? I was like, tell the truth. You wear butt pads in your suit. He was like, I'm not going. He was like, I cannot confirm nor deny it. I was like, oh, come on. You got to tell me, because friends been telling me about you and Teen Wolf, and they've been talking about your butt. And if you've been around the Superman community, and I told him, I said, if you've been around the Superman community, the two actors that comes up, because Henry Cavill plays Superman and you play Superman, and y'all butts come up a lot because there are scenes of y'all standing there, and your butts are there. So I'm just saying. He was like, I'm not saying anything. I was like, you can tell me. You can tell me.
Oh
no. I was like, we're friends, we're cool. He started laughing. He was and blushing and stuff about the whole thing. He was like, I don't know what to say. I was just like, I'm just saying, because people were like, damn, And I was just like, oh, so this is the Teen Wolf guy. Because I didn't watch Teen Wolf like that. But let's be honest. When I did see Teen Wolf, it just seemed like it was an excuse for everybody to have their clothes off in the show. Like, you know what I'm saying? And people will always talk about Tyler Hoagland's butt, right? in the show. And I was just like, oh, okay. And then we saw a little behind the scenes of him as Superman in Supergirl and Superman and Lois. And everybody was like, dang, is that butt pads or whatever? Because sometimes with the suiting they do have pads in it or whatever, but a lot of people also were saying that no, that's his real butt. So I was just like, I just want to know just so I can go back and tell my friend yes or no. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to talk about this. I mean, he was a cool sport about it. We had a conversation. We had like about a 10-minute. We had a 15-minute conversation about his butt and Superman. So it was pretty fun. He was a good sport about it. I just the reason why I'm saying it because we were talking about Dick Grayson's butt or whatever, and I was just saying like, hey, when you're thinking about certain characters, you want them to have certain assets. Like when you're doing a Superman character, hey, he does have a butt. That's one of his assets. Just like Nightwing has his butt, just like Wonder Woman has butt and boobs. You know what I'm saying? Or Power Girl have that boob window. You'll want to get actors who can express that. You know what I'm saying? And it'd be weird when they don't get those actors to look like that. Like for God's sakes, look, Anna Dopic is a beautiful woman, but Anna Dopic ain't got the titties for Starfire. Starfire got milk jugs on her. Where the milk jugs at? It's the same thing with Zendaya. Zendaya is a beautiful woman, but she's so skinny. And Mary Jane Watson has ass, has hips, has boobs. Like, I need to see some plump booty on Mary Jane Watson. I really do. I need to see some plump boobs on Starfire. Like, you can't get mad at this. But that's what the characters are. You know what I'm saying? Wait, hold on. What he say? What if Brenton Thawes was cast as Spider-Man in an adult-oriented adaptation? Are we talking about sex though, or are we talking about like an adult, mature movie? Come back to me with that question because I want to know. What would be your casting for the Joker? Huh. I don't really have a person that I could really prefer seeing as Joker, but the only thing that I would want is nobody like Joaquin Phoenix. And hear me out, guys. I do like the Joker movie, but I don't want to see an old Joker. If that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like I want to see somebody that looks like he's close to the age of Batman, but not somebody who looks like he's about to croak over. So I don't know. I don't really mind Joker. Jokers I never really mind because as long as they can put the face makeup on and as long as he act crazy and have good direction, we should be fine. The only Joker I had a problem with was the Suicide Squad Joker. I mean DCU Joker. Because I don't know what they were thinking. I know David Ayer had bigger plans for him, but even then, why even put all the tattoos and shit on him? It was just weird. It was weird. I wasn't even upset at Jared Leto's performance. I was more upset at the design of Joker from Jared Leto. I was like, who designed this character? Is the question. Other than that, I don't have no problem with anybody. Whoever feels the need that they can be Joker, and one thing they need to do, make sure they get a laugh together because Jared Leto's laugh is weird. It's creepy. It's a creepy laugh. Like usually the Joker be like, wow ha, wow ha, wow ha. And you got Jared Leto's like I'm like, why is it so slow? Like it's weird. It's weird. I'm like, man, what the hell? Oh, do you mean orange jugs? Oh, shut up, D Solar Knight. Shut up. look, D Solar Knight. Look, I want my women where I can, if I see them in real life, I should be able to motorboat them. All right, I should be. If I can't do that, you messed up. You know what I'm saying? If a nickel can't bounce off your booty, you failed. And you know what's so funny is, Kate, that's a one thing that I just realized something. They will make sure that the men are fine as hell in these movies, but the women, I can't never get a sexy women hardly. What's up with that?
It's so fucking weird. Like, come on, can't we just have some good-looking chicks here? Like, some people strive to look this good, so they work for it, and then they achieve something with their life instead of just being like, yeah, I can just keep eating 2 bags of potato chips, and I will still be liked by my stress-obsessed husband. You get what I mean? Like, it's so, ugh.
That's all I'm saying. I just want me some fine, sexy things. Like, I want somebody to give me that Foxy Brown feeling. Yeah, Foxy Brown. Some of y'all probably too young for that. Oh God. Okay. Let me see. Let's see. Andrea says, at least we got our male buff heroes. I know it's an alternate universe, but it depressed me to see Flashpoint Superman. Ooh, Superman was so skinny. I was like, ooh, eat a sandwich, boy. Let's see. Mature movie. Like adapting the 70s, 80s era, Peter Parker. Oh, yeah, I think Brenton could be a mature adult Peter Parker. I mean, but let's be honest, they're never going to mature him hardly. Every time they mature him, they be like, we're gonna do a reboot. And we're gonna do it all over again. I'm like, God damn it. At least in Spider-Man 2 and 3, he was in college. Damn. Jesus Christ. Your takes make sense. I feel like it's really hard to capture that manic depressive energy in the face and laugh as you mention it. Yeah, it's something. On the topic on Gwen Stacy should have her not perfect. It should have been her fault in original sins. This could have made Spider-Gwen sort of guilty to Peter, even though it's technically not her. I'm not too young. Yeah, Blue Wind. Actually, I made a video about how I think it's stupid to try to retcon Gwen Stacy and Norman Osborn's relationship thing, because people, the reason why a lot of people didn't like it is because they were thinking like they were looking at Gwen as this perfect person, and I feel like that's wrong to look at that person as this perfect person, because everybody's not perfect and she's allowed to make mistakes. So is it out of the realm of possibility that she would sleep with her one of her friends' father? Not really. She's in New York City during the 80s at the time. Like, get out of here. She was a fashion model. She was the captain's daughter. She was a well-known person, a well-known figure in the public eye. It's not that hard to you figure it out. And like I said before, one of her clones married a clone of Warren Miles, who cloned her originally, and they got married and had kids together and lived their lives on their own. So that proves that Gwen has some kind of attraction to older men, and that's okay. But to sit up there and be like, "Oh, Gwen would never do that because she's too classy for you," yeah, it doesn't make any logical sense. So you're expecting me to believe that hypnosis and what fake clones or whatever tricked Mary Jane, Peter Parker, and everybody around them to believe that Gwen Stacy had kids with him, even though people who weren't really, who like the Stacy family that lives in France could have confirmed yes or no to this stuff. So it just didn't make no logical sense. I just really wish they left original sin alone. And just been like, oh, Gwen Stacy had these kids. She did what she did. It's okay. And move on from it. And another thing that people have to remember, Gwen, Peter, Mary Jane, and Harry were adults. They were like 20. They were in their early 20s. And Harry, Norman Osborn was in his 40s. That's just a 20-year gap. I understand. Yes, it's gross. Yes, it's gross because it was Green Goblin and it was Peter Parker's girlfriend. But at the same time, it's not out of the realm of possibilities that she did make a mistake. It is okay. It is okay to have a character to make a mistake, but to sit up there and put her on this pedestal as this perfect character that you can't do anything with or whatever. I mean, Marvel, how many times have you cloned this bitch? Several times. Then we have an alternate reality version of herself who has spider powers. Come on now, like we're doing too much with the character. We're doing too much with the character, but then but the fans want to draw a line at sins past. I can't believe she would do something like that, even though Peter had to dig up her grave, get her DNA, to take his DNA to make sure that everything was real. So come on now, let it go, y'all, let it go. The only one I can get behind on board with that needs retconning is One More Day, because Peter Parker and Mary Jane should be married. But other than that, y'all talking about that Gwen Stacy wasn't allowed to have an affair outside of her relationship with Spider-Man. Get out of here with that shit. I'm sorry, but those are my thoughts about the whole Gwen Stacy thing. I just don't like how people put Gwen Stacy on this pedestal like she's not allowed to make a mistake or whatever. She had kids. Guess what? Marvel wanted Gwen Stacy to have children regardless. She was going to have kids regardless. So who was you going to make her have kids with if it couldn't be Spider-Man? Either it was going to be Warren Miles, Harry Osborn, Flash Thomas, or but Harry and Flash wouldn't have hurt Peter. So you have to figure out somebody that would have hurt Peter. So it was either Warren Miles or Norman Osborn. So they picked Norman Osborn because it just makes more sense since Norman was the one who killed her. But yeah, I know it's kind of crazy. I know I went on a little tangent about the whole thing, but yeah, that was really it. Kate, did you read any of that stuff, or you probably?
I didn't bother. I was just kind of about it. Like every time Marvel releases something, I just kind of grow a little more numb every day, and I'm just like
I mean, I don't blame you. I really don't blame you about the whole situation, because it's just kind of stupid to go like. The reason why I'm saying it is because there were several times Marvel could have retconned that story, and now they wait until now to retcon it. It just doesn't make any logical sense, and the way they retcon it just doesn't make sense to me. I'm sorry, I'm not buying it. I'm just not buying it. I'm like, nah, because there are too many clones of Gwen Stacy that they could have easily took the DNA of Gwen Stacy from all those clones and took Norman or whoever's DNA and literally spliced those babies, which still could technically be the children of Gwen Stacy and Norman Osborn. It is what it is, though. You know what I mean, Kate?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Honestly. But yeah, anybody got anything else to say before we wrap this live stream up? Just want to make sure before we wrap it up and stuff like that. If anybody got any questions or something like that, feel free to ask me or Kate and stuff like that in the chat. Kate, you got anything?
Like I basically got nothing. Like, oh my goodness, like we went through a lot of material today. Like I'm glad we managed to do this live stream to kind of get all this out of the our system and just talk about it.
Yeah, I mean it was pretty cool going on a live stream talking about it and just having fun about the whole situation of everything or whatever. Oh, I remember another thing too when I was at DragonCon. It was this girl, she was hanging out with him. She was saying that I had left quite an impression on Tyler, that he mentioned me a couple of times. So I'm like,
okay,
that means I did a good job. he remembered me because I came back and visit too, because he was there for like 2 days and stuff like that, and he was like, "Hey, it's you, right? It's Trey." I was like, "Yeah, it's me," and he was like, "Did you have fun?" I was like, "I did have fun." I was like, "Did you have fun?" And he was like, "Yeah, I had fun." I was like, "Butt pads?" He was like, "I'm not saying anything." Thoughts on ultimate versions of the Clone Saga? I thought that it was something. It was condensed, weird though, but okay, sure. Because the Ultimate Universe decided. So, Kate, do you know about the original Clone Saga in the Marvel Universe, right?
Yep.
Okay, Cool. So, when the Ultimate Universe did it, they decided to condense the Clone Saga. So basically, we find out that Peter Parker was cloned, right? So a lot of his major villains, some of his villains are literally clones of Peter Parker. Like it was weird. Like he was fighting. He was literally like, I think one was Scorpion, one was Jessica Drew. So Spider Woman is literally a clone of him. I believe there was a few other characters I can't remember, but they were literally clones of Peter Parker, pretty much. And they wrapped the saga up really quickly. Like they didn't. They was just like, bam, bam, we're done. Like I think it ran for like 2 volumes because the trades. So I don't know how long that was, but I think it ran for like 2 trades, which means that's probably about 24 issues, I believe, was the storyline, and then that was it. That was it. They didn't drag it out. They were like, okay, Peter fighting these other versions of himself. Some of them are female, some of them are creatures. Let's defeat them. Let's blow some of them up, kill some of them off, and be on our way. And that was really it. I mean, I had no problem with the Ultimate Clone Saga. I just, it was just like it happened. Cool. On to the next story. And thoughts. Let's see. Drea says, all good. Congrats on the live stream. Glad I could make it to the live stream. Hope to make it to the next one. I'm thinking about maybe doing one maybe once a week. What do you guys think? Maybe I should do a live stream once a week just to like catch up with the week or something like that. I can do that. Because I know I want to try to do a little bit more live streams. I'm just kind of nervous about doing live streams, to be honest. But I mean, hey, if this works out for you guys, I can do one every Friday or Saturday, whichever one floats my boat. But hey, I hope you guys would like them. Let's see, who is a comic book character you would like to play in a movie or TV show? A comic book character that I would want to play in a movie thing. Okay, without thinking about race, Superboy Connor Kent. I love me some Superboy Connor Kent. I love his backstory. I just love the edginess of him. I love how he matured over time. But I would definitely love to play him. Now, if we were talking about black characters, I would probably want to play Blue Marvel. I know I'm young, but I would love to play like this smart, intelligent, cosmic aware person, if that makes sense. Like, he's pretty cool anyway. That's probably who I would want to play as. What about you, Kate?
Well, I'm trying to think. Honestly, if it was a character, well, okay, DC, I would totally love to play Satana. Like, oh my goodness, just being able to wear a cool outfit like that would be awesome. And plus, John Constantine sleeping with him. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, you a freak.
I know I'm a freak. But if we're talking about Native American characters, there's barely any characters that I guess it would have to be Jonah Hex's first love in like his comic series he had. Like he did have, I can't remember her name. All I know that it was like Doe something, like White Doe or something. Not White Doe. I don't know. It had something to do with the deer, I know.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
But yeah, one of those two.
Let's see what else let's see. Thoughts about the 90s Spider-Man animated series. It's pretty cool. I'm just mad that we never got a complete ending for the show. What happened?
Oh, I'm just remembering that like series, okay?
Oh yeah. I mean, it was a good series. It was a good series, but we never got the chance to see Spider-Man reunite with the real Mary Jane Watson towards the end of the series. And then they were like, yeah, let's go and find the real
just leave
Mary
it on
Jane.
This page.
And I was like, you son of a bitch, that's it? And then it jumped to Spider-Man Unlimited. And you're like, what? But then they said Spider-Man Unlimited was a sequel to the 90s Spider-Man show. And you're like, But how did he get Mary Jane Watson back? Because they're married now. And I'm just
the
like,
question.
what? Oh God.
I didn't even bother watching that one because I was just like, it's gonna be shit. I don't want to deal with that shit, so bye.
I mean, I enjoyed the 90s Spider-Man show. It's a good Spider-Man series. I think it's a little underrated sometimes because everybody got so
Yeah.
caught up in Spectacular Spider-Man, and this is like, hey guys, the 90s Spider-Man did a way more than 2 seasons of Spectacular Spider-Man did. So let's stop pretending like Spectacular Spider-Man did more, which it didn't, because I mean we had Secret Wars, we had a Secret War arc, and then we had Spider-Verse arc, like in Spider-Man. Like it was so cool, and then we got to see him team up with the Fantastic Four. We got to see him team up with X-Men, Captain America. It was really cool. That was a really good show. It was a really good show, to be honest. And I love how they did Morbius the Living Vampire in that series. That was
Oh my gosh.
I enjoyed the show. I definitely enjoyed the show.
Honestly, it was kind of fun just like going in and talking about that because, okay, fun fact for anyone who doesn't know this, like the voice actor from the 90s Spider-Man was actually Prince Eric from like The Little Mermaid. Like every time during like whenever I watched the show, I always thought, okay, that guy sounds just like fucking like Prince Eric from The Little Mermaid. And then years later it just hit me and I'm like, oh, that's because he was Prince Eric. Oh my god. Every time he gets so like I'm learning so much. Yeah. Just like compare the voices and you can hear it.
Okay. Let's see. The Solar said closing to wrapping. So I'll close out with this. Congrats on 800 subscribers. Glad to be a subscriber. Good talking with all of y'all. I'll focus on the stories I'm writing and I'll write them right. Yeah. And let you know, hey, you can DM me or DazzlingKate about some of the stories if you want us to read them. We don't mind. I like to read people's little stories too. They're pretty cool. Once a week live streams are cool if you're comfortable with that. I might do that. Honestly, I think Blue Marble would work better in the Ultimate Universe due to the blasting sliding timeline. Maybe an adoption of the Marvel Universe if it gets right. Probably. Trey, would you wear that leather? Would you wear the leather jacket and everything? I mean, Cryptic, I ain't gonna lie, if I had the bad body 10 years ago like that, boy, I mean, if they cast me as Superboy, I'm going to the gym immediately. Oh, I'm getting in that tight suit and that jacket through high hell of water. I'm getting into that thing. I'm gonna look sexy as hell. Y'all gonna be like, damn. I'm gonna be like, damn too, because I'm gonna be like, damn, how I got that outfit. Let's see. You should do a video on how you would make an original story arc for Miles to make him stand out. I just might do something like that. Miles Morales has some potential, but I ain't gonna lie. The Blue Wind. Look, as much as I respect Young Ripper has ruined you guys for Miles Morales. Anytime somebody brings up Miles Morales, you be like, oh, the Peter Parker knockoff. And I'm just like, but did any of you guys read his run though? No. But Young Ripper says, and that's where you messed up. Because he's not a knockoff of Peter Parker. Because think about how many other Spider characters been before Miles Morales. The only reason why we're saying that is because this character is black, and because Brian Michael Bendis' real reason was because President Obama was getting elected during that time. But really, if you take away all of that and really read this character's story, his story is completely different from Peter Parker's Spider-Man. First off, almost every Spider character jokes. Every Spider character jokes. I'll give you that. Yes, almost every Spider character is a genius. Okay, I'll give you that as well. But after a while, I know a lot of you guys seen Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and I know a lot of you guys seen the Spider-Man Insomniac game. When you guys were watching that movie and playing that video game, did Miles really feel like a knockoff Peter Parker? And I want y'all to be honest with yourselves and not just say yes. because I can tell y'all, a lot of y'all saw something different and special about Miles Morales. That's why Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse did so well. I'm just being honest. Um, I do love that Spider-Man Unlimited costume, though. I'm not gonna lie. I do love that Spider-Man Unlimited costume. It's such it's such a cool costume, and it's an underrated costume that, like I said, if I had the body, I would get into it because that's what I'm working towards is going back in the gym, getting back into shape so I can get into some cosplays. Because why not? The only reason why they would bring Spider-Man Unlimited back because it would attract the Fury community. Oh God, Cryptic. Nobody needs that. You just bring back Spider-Man Unlimited and just finish up him saving the day and going back to Earth, and then him with the new suit on Earth. We're good. You know what I'm saying? Congrats on 800. Hopefully it gets to 1,000 soon. Seal away hearts. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. What is your favorite DC movie? Okay, William Walker, if we're talking about live action wise, for DC movies, I would have to say The Dark Knight. I just That movie was awesome. That movie was awesome. And if we're talking about animated movies, I would have to say Batman Under the Red Hood. It's literal perfection. What about you, Kate?
Oh, okay. So action, I for live action, I'm not sure exactly because honestly, I just wouldn't know which one to pick, considering I haven't watched too many of them due to like
Well,
being
I mean,
more.
I'm just saying which one did you like the most when you saw the live actions?
Uh, I guess it would have to be Man of Steel. Let's be honest.
Okay, okay.
It's got good action. It's got good. I would have to say the atmosphere always wins me over because that really builds up the scene. A lot of people don't really understand how much effort goes into those scenes, and they just like take it for granted. So like honestly, the scenes in that were perfect,
Yeah,
really stunning. As well for animated. Oh goodness. Uh.
I know there's like about 500 million animated movies for DC.
Yeah, I'm just like going through my head right now. Uh, if we're talking, okay, if we're talking anything good, I would have to say, Batman, Mask of Mask of the Phantasm. Like that, that
Good
is the
choice.
one movie that just wins me over. Mm.
Good one. Too bad. Too bad. Tom King couldn't write a good Massive Phantasm book.
I want to strangle this man so bad. Like,
Oh, I know
please.
he's
Ooh.
trashing it. I know, Kate. He is trashing. He wasting the Massive Phantasm, and
This is
that
their
sucks
first
too.
introduction, and you trust this guy who has probably no idea how to handle these characters. Like, please, come on, please, just give me something good. I'm so
Yes.
disappointed right now.
And Kate, you know what's another disappointment?
Yeah.
Titans Academy. What the fuck?
Oh my
I've been
god.
trying, Kate. I've been trying. That book is garbage. And you know what's so crazy?
No.
Titans. Hey guys. If I don't like the Titans HBO Max show. Anyway, it's oh god, it's terrible. But they took the team from the show and they made a comic book called Titans United. Why is that book way
Oh.
better than Titans Academy?
Oh my god. Why? Why? All I want is one answer to the fucking Red X situation. But no, let's milk it. Let's like make sure everyone hates it that after the whole series is over. Like there's so much potential, but so much wasted time.
They're wasting my time. Look, guys, any of you guys like Titans, just read Titans United. It just came out like earlier this week. Read that book. Screw Titans Academy. Screw Titans Academy. Screw Titans the TV series. Just read Titans United and old classic Teen Titans books before 2011. Yes, I am mad. I am mad at what Tom King did to Wally West as well. But a lot of us gonna pretend like heroes in crisis didn't exist at this point. Yeah, trash on trash. Dark Knight was great. Yes, William Walker. Yes, it definitely was great. It was a good one. But yeah, that Titans shit is just oh god. You know what I mean? But this was fun, guys. I'm so happy that people decided to join. It will be up on the channel, so you guys will watch. I mean, you guys can rewind and go back or whatever, so you guys can see what we were talking about. And I'm Trey, of course. This is my channel, and of course, if you guys want to follow more or know anything else, I also have an Instagram that you can follow. I do have a Discord. I just don't know how to damn work it. I don't know how to work it. Shut up. And I do have a Snapchat. I just got a Snapchat. I've been playing around with fillers. So that's why I got the Snapchat. But usually I am on Instagram because I'm posting drawings. And, you know, if you guys want to contact me through that or follow me through that, hey, that'll be cool too. And Kate, tell them where they can find you at.
Well, you can find me at DazzlingKate22. I mean, I originally made a DazzlingKate no numbers, and then I forgot the password, and then I had to make DazzlingKate22 because 22 is my favorite number. I'm also on Instagram. I tried to post often, but oftentimes with school it just pushes me away from posting like every day. So it's like every 2 or 3 days. So
I hear you on that one. Oh, don't worry, William Walker. We were about to wrap up this live stream. So you can be able to watch it when it's finished when you get a chance. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's pretty much it. That'll do for the live stream. I am so glad you guys joined, and thank you for the followers. And we'll try to make this a weekly thing. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace out, everybody.
bye.